Yo, what is up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Michael Zele. How you doing, Zele?
Pretty good. A little chilly, but
Chilly.
managing.
Way should have brought a
A jacket.
jacket. Yeah. Well, it's way warmer in here than it was last week. Last week, our furnaces were broken, so yeah, it was basically like being outside in here and couldn't do any tabletop. So I'm very excited that the furnaces are working again. Thank God, and we're able to do some tabletop. So we got some brand new decks from our upcoming Pokemon trading card game set. Brilliant Stars on the way. Uh, Now, Zilly, you're going on a little trip this week. Where you headed?
I'm going to Miami tomorrow
Yo, let's
for
go.
fun, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to be warm there.
Yeah. Yeah, that I'm extremely jealous. Zilly booked a round trip for like $40.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is the one good thing about living in Cleveland. You get some insane deals on flights to Florida.
Yes, because it turns out everybody here would rather go to Florida.
Yep.
Yep. So flights to Florida are extremely popular, and it is very cheap to fly there. So
So
Zilly is going to be leaving us this week.
I'm very excited for Orlando regionals to potentially happen because I imagine that'll also be pretty inexpensive to go to.
That's the hope.
Yes.
And at this point, we're about a month out from Salt Lake City, maybe a month and a week, maybe 5 weeks out from Salt Lake City regional championships. And we haven't heard anything to the effect of them being canceled. So it looks like all systems are a go for the regional championships and the return of competitive play in person. So really excited about that.
Yeah, my fingers are crossed. I'm waiting for that registration link. I'll slam the pay button and
Take my money.
yep.
Yes. That's the thing. Is like, what if I have my flight booked to Salt Lake City with travel insurance just in case anything goes wrong, but like, what if I don't get a registration? I mean, like, I don't know how many people are they going to allow to register?
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how it goes because we've kind of been in the dark with all the logistics with it recently. So it's like in the past we've had 1,000 people, you've never had to worry about it.
Yeah.
But for all we know now, they could cap it at like 200 or 300.
Yeah, and I suspect that we are not going to be the only players trying to sign up for
Yes.
this regional
Yep.
championship. I think that after 2 years, there are a lot of players that are itching to get back at it. So, very excited about Salt Lake City regionals. This format that we're going to be playing today is actually going to be the Salt Lake City regional championship format, right?
Yeah, which is really cool because I think this is the first time this has happened in like years. So this is really the first look you'll get into seeing what you could potentially see at Salt Lake City next month.
Right. We've got a lot of new decks built for today. I've got Charizard V Star. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to go get my Charizard V Max. It's over there on the other side, on the dark side of the studio. I'll run and go grab it when we flip to the tabletop. But I was thinking, I was like, dang man, I need a Charizard V Max for this deck. Where am I going to find one of those? Yeah, you got to pull your mic a little bit forward. It's cool. Um, and I have a Japanese one from like a box set that I opened forever ago, just like randomly uh, on the other side of my studio over there. So I could just use that one, which pretty dope. And we've got a Whimsicott V Star deck. I don't think the Whimsicott V Star. I
It
think
doesn't
Whimsicott V
seem
Star is the
good.
worst one.
Yeah, it does not seem very good.
Yeah, no, I mean it like prevents you from attaching basic energy or special energy from your hand, but like all the decks that would matter against, like Single Strike and Mew VMAX, can just attach special energy from the deck.
Yeah, so
So
it's pointless.
literally pointless.
At
Yeah,
least she looks cool though.
I
I like
know,
the
right? I mean, I love Whimsicott. I'm glad that they gave Whimsicott a V Star, but they should have given it the coin flip ability.
that was so sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have just like ran it back with the GXs, gave it the coin flip ability. I would play this deck all the time. It'd be wonderful. Imagine if you had to flip to knock out the Whimsicott V Star. It'd be so good.
Imagine like the toy box V Star ability.
Oh! Go get like 5 cards out
Yep,
your deck or
that'd be
something.
so
Yeah, put
sick.
it into your hand. Doesn't end your turn. Yeah, just an ability. Yeah, that'd be sick. It's like Arceus's, but with 3 more.
Yeah,
Just make it the most broken card ever printed, why don't you? I know, it's so sad. It's almost like they wanted Arceus to be better than Whimsicott. What the heck?
I wonder why.
I
Yeah,
know. I
it's
can't believe it. I can't believe that they made. Oh, am I peeking? All right, thanks, guys. Zele, you got to pull your mic a little bit further forward, and then I'm peeking a little bit. We'll fix the audio. We'll get it. Thank you guys for the heads up. Appreciate it. We'll get it. Anyways, speaking of production, of which it's always a work in progress. Um, minus Palpab plus Peonia. Okay, Kevin. I like that. Nice. Now, what do you think about apparently I've been hearing that like Mad Party just could get sauced by like Inteleon and Jolteon still. I think Peonia is cool though. I like that idea because it can allow you to dig out partiers, which is pretty sick. Um, I got some belief in the party though. I think that if you're finding that Mad Party doesn't beat certain decks, it's just that you're not partying hard enough. I think like probably the issue. It's not an issue with the deck. It's an issue with you and your
User error,
user
yeah.
error, lack of party attitude. Yes. So yeah, I have to say, Brandon, it's probably a lack of party attitude is what's holding you guys back from seeing that level of success. Now I'm also working on a Shaman V Star list. Okay, Shaman V Star is a card that the more I looked at it, this card's actually kind of busted. It's got a really nice revenge attack, 120 plus 40 more for each prize card your opponent has taken. If your opponent's taken 4 prize cards, then you're going to be doing 4 times 4, 160. You're going to be doing 280 plus a choice belt. That's 310. That's if your opponent's taking 4 prize cards. You could do 310, which is enough to one hit KO a Mew VMAX for just 2 energy. That's significant, right? And that's like with no other buffs. If you were playing this with the Inteleon engine, then you could have those quick shooting abilities. If you were, if your opponent's taking 5 prize cards, you're just doing 320 damage right off the rip. No buffs with choice belt, you're doing 350. So the Shaman V Star definitely has the capability to take some crazy one-hit KOs. I've got it in this kind of like rainbow toolbox style deck right now with like Moltres and Galarian Zapdos. This thing might just be a total pile, but it also could be totally broken. So I'm excited to try out this new...
On the bright side, it looks sick, and you get to play Shaman and the birds, which is really cool.
I know. Yeah, I was trying to build like a Shaman Beedrill deck and with like Inteleon, and that just ended up being bad. Unfortunately, I really, if I
was
can
trying very hard last night to find the perfect 60.
I was, yeah. I sat there just like staring at the deck for probably 2 hours, and then I like tried playing a sample game this morning, and it just got destroyed by Mew VMAX, so I had to pack it up. Yeah,
which is sad because that's the one you want to beat the most.
Exactly. The deck had like 3 Beedrill in it. I was like, surely we could beat Mew. Nah, they just go basic energy. They could heal themselves. Yeah, it just, if you want to beat Mew, you pretty much have to play Dark Pokemon, and then even then, you're like at a 50-50 shot.
Yep.
It's
you just have to hope they don't get the turn 1 Elisa and then boss every turn afterwards.
That's the thing, is even if you're playing a deck that theoretically beats Mew, they could just attack with Meloetta turn 1 and take 2 prizes, and then they're just going to win the prize race because they can go 2, 4, 6.
Yep.
And they can just win in 3 turns, and the 2 prize Pokemon don't really help that, right? They actually... in some ways make it easier for Mew to take their prizes quicker because they'll take 2 on the first turn and then 2 on the second turn and then 2 on the third turn and the game's over. Right?
Yeah, it's really sad that that's just how it goes, but
that is how it goes.
Yep.
And if you go first against Mew, you're like, cool, I'm going to set up my Arceus and Meloetta knocks.
Yeah, then they go Meloetta, Elisa, Power Tablet, and
yeah, and it's just so it doesn't matter if you choose to go first, you get sauced. If you choose to go second, you're like, cool, I'll do my attack with Arceus on turn 1 and accelerate some energy. And then they just go, they go first. So they go bop, bop, bop. And that's, and then the game's over. So, it's going to be, I think, an interesting world trying to take down Mew and trying to dethrone Mew. But I think that is going to be the theme between now and the release of Darkrai V-Star.
Yes.
I think that is going to be the theme of standard format. So, I've got some decks here that we're going to try to defeat Mew VMAX with. That's what we got going on.
Do you remember a few years ago at Seattle Regionals when Tapu Lele, Drampa, Garbodor was like 24 of the top 32 decks?
Yep.
I'm very curious to see what Mew can accomplish next month at Salt Lake City if that ends up happening.
Gosh.
I don't know if it'll be as dominant as that, but I could definitely see it taking up like at least half the spots.
I think that players will continue playing decks like Jolteon too. I think that even with Manaphy, of all these decks that are on the table right now, I only have Manaphy in one of them. because it's just like, you know, we'll be fine, right? You know, I think it'll be fine. I don't know. Like, what am I gonna put Manaphy in my single strike deck? No, just knock out the Jolteon. You know. Am I gonna put Manaphy? I've got like Galarian Zapdos in this deck. Theoretically, can knock out the Jolteon with that. We'll see. I mean, Manaphy is always going to be kind of a meta-dependent card that you play if you're expecting a lot of spread decks. But like, if you're not expecting a lot of spread decks, then it is just a
dead card.
A dead card.
Yep.
Right. So, Manaphy is always going to be a card that kind of fulfills that role in a deck. I actually might have a Manaphy in my Leafeon deck, but anyways, let's get into some gameplay. It's been a while. We weren't able to stream on Friday because of a huge snowstorm here in Akron, so I'm very excited about this week. We have got our Brilliant Stars opening happening this Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so can't wait. Very excited. The Pokemon Company was nice enough to send us some product to open early, so very stoked about that. We've got a Brilliant Stars pre-release happening this Friday at midnight, which should also be a ton of fun. Jesse Parker's going to be here on Wednesday for some more tabletop action. So, some very exciting Brilliant Stars tabletop extravaganza. Yes, very, very fun. Cool. Excellent. Let's get into this first game and see what we got. Zele, what deck are you thinking about?
I'll try the Arceus Toolbox deck.
You want to try the Arceus Toolbox deck? Sick. Okay. And then I will try, let's see. Oh, I've got Arceus Ice Rider. I've got Whimsicott. I've got Charizard. We could try Charizard V-Star.
You'll need the VMAX, though.
I will have to go run and get the VMAX. So I'll run and get the VMAX. And I'll be right back. All right. Hang tight. All right. You got the floor, Zele.
All right, someone's got to talk to me in chat. Yeah, I am very excited to see what the Galarian Zapdos is so sick, so I'm excited to see how that actually manages.
I think it's... Yeah, I'm not hooked up. So there's this guy.
So my favorite deck of all time is actually Palkia G from 2009. You played it with the Pixie Pokemon. They so you like lock their abilities and draw cards, search your prizes for Pokemon, and then you would just lost zone them all and hopefully try to lock your opponent out of the deck.
Okay, so this is where my Charizard VMAX is coming from. Yeah, we got the yo, check that out.
Did you even open that?
I did. But like I have it resealed.
Ah, yes.
You know.
Oh, that's a sick coin.
Yeah, it is a sick coin. Check that out. I got 2 of these Charizards in here. I was wondering if we should be playing some of these Charizards in this deck. I mean, he does 220. You do have to discard, though. I think that the reason why it's... Dang, Cynthia? Dang, that's crazy.
I miss her.
Pokemon catchers. Yo, this is a saucy deck right here. Anyways, Japanese theme decks are so cool, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Like, they're just getting a theme deck over there with Darkrai, V-Star.
Yep.
And we're probably going to get it into our set and just have to pray for the best that we get it.
For the best. Yep. So...
I think it is very cool over there how their theme decks also have the chance of secret rare cards in them.
That is so cool. Yeah, it is. Because then, I mean, it helps sell them.
Yes.
Is the thing, too. So even collectors will, potentially buy a theme deck.
I thought about it with the Gengar one that just came out like a few sets ago.
Yeah, the Gengar one was really cool. Yo, and thank you guys all so much for the very generous subs. And you like my Charizard VMAX here? Very generous subs and gifts and all of that. Very, very thankful for you all. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the continued support. I won't be able to get to everybody while we're doing the tabletop exhibition, but just know that I appreciate you all and I see you all and very thankful. So thank you for your continued support. Thank you for the hype as we get this stream kicked off. Can't wait to show off these new decks. Oh, yeah. And one more thing. We've got a new update coming to the production here. I just ordered 2 more cameras and 2 more tripods. So we are going to have hand cams in the near future, like next week. So very stoked about that. I've also got a new top-down camera. I've purchased a nicer camera for this shot right here. So you should be getting a better experience top-down. And then I bought one more of these cameras. So I'm going to take this camera down. I'm going to replace it with a nicer camera. And then I bought one more of these as like, another hand cam. So we're going to have, we're going to have 4 cameras going at the same time for the Tabletop Productions. Very excited about that. So that is a new update coming to the production as well. Thank you guys all so much for the support and for making it possible. Honestly, I just swiped those bad boys on credit. No interest between now and December, so here's to hoping that we
How
can
could
pay
you
them
not?
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's to hoping that between now and December we'll be able to figure it out. That's the strats. Yeah, got a new credit card, baby. 0% interest. Okay. 0% interest between now and December. We'll be fine, bro. We'll be fine. Between now and December, that's like, man, we got like 11 months. Okay, so that should be dope. I mean, I got like the switcher over here. Yeah, the Stream Deck. I mean, really, it's gonna be, OmniPoke knows, right? Yo, thank you guys for the bits. Thank you, Brandon and Lance. Thank you guys. To the camera fund for the cameras. Yeah, had to be done. I usually make my big updates to the production at the beginning of the year. Last year, our big update was making a new studio.
Yep. Yeah.
That was the
barrel.
That was the big thing. All right, yeah, we did the barrel last year. Just thinking of everything we did last year. We got the barrel. We got the trash can. Okay, these were big. We got a second monitor. Okay, that was huge. I actually didn't have a proper second monitor. I had been using like an old TV, which doesn't quite cut it. I got a switcher. I'm pretty sure I got the switcher. That might have been a year and a half ago. The switcher was relatively recent as well, though. But the switcher doesn't really have a chance to do too much yet because I have only 2 cameras, right? So we're switching between this one and this one. But when I have 4 cameras, oh my, then we're really going to get to see the switcher shine. Oh, yeah, the mics were last year, yes. The mics were updated last year. I got these 2 guys last year. We also got 2 Shure SM7Bs last year.
The skate ramp.
The skate ramp was quite important, yes. Yo, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the bits. Appreciate you. All right, let's get into this tabletop. We got Charizard V-Star versus my very special Arceus V-Star Toolbox deck.
Would you like heads or tails?
I would like tails. Okay, I will choose. Let's see, let's get this. There we go. I will choose to go first. I think makes the most sense. Seems good. Now, the Charizard V-Star deck basically plays Arceus V-Star and Charizard V-Star, and the goal is to power up a Charizard V-Star and a Charizard VMAX and just use Star Blaze or or Charizard VMAX's attack to just take some really big knockouts. And that's really the idea. So we'll see how that's able to work. Mulligan?
That would have been a really nice opening hand had I gotten a basic.
Yeah, and the idea of the Arceus Toolbox deck that I have over there is that it has Arceus to accelerate energy. It's got Galarian Moltres to accelerate energy. And you can attack on the first turn of the game with Galarian Zapdos if your opponent has like 2 Pokemon V in play. You could attack on the first turn of the game because you could use Galarian Moltres, Energy Switch, Aurora Energy. I mean, it's theoretically possible. Is there a miscolor sleeve in there?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay. Oops, that's fine. Yeah, just rock with it.
I got a game loss at a regional one time because my Ultra Pro sleeves were different color.
Yeah,
When you
oh
get the
well.
packs of 50,
All right, good luck. Okay, we've got an Arceus V. I've got Charizard V. We've got our new V Star markers. Beautiful. And I'm going first, so I'll draw. I've got two Charizard V, and I don't have too much going on in this hand, unfortunately. I will just attach an energy to my bench Charizard V and pass it on over to you.
draw for turn. Played on Moltres. Attach. Research.
Yep. Research away an Arceus V-Star, not benching the Shaman V-Star. I think the Shaman V-Star is still good to bench.
I just don't want an easy,
The
like...
Shaman V is still good to bench, for sure. Because you just leave it there.
Well, what if you... we'll see.
I think so. Yeah. You put him out. He's only worth 2 prizes. It's as much as anybody else.
Discard that with the Aurora.
Yep.
And the Dire Flame Wings.
Absolutely broken deck over here, dude.
And pass to you.
Cool. All right. So no insane turn 1 Energy Excel with Arceus. This deck does run primarily Aurora Energies and Darkness Energies, so that's to be expected. I will draw. I've got my Magma Basin Stadium that we're going to put into play. And I'm going to choose to just research this hand, discarding 2 fire energy. I want to get those fire energy into the discard pile so that I can accelerate them onto my Pokemon, right? So getting energy in the discard pile is very good. We'll draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Haven't found myself a Quick Ball or an Ultra Ball yet, so, we just out here vibing. That's fine. I've got another Charizard. Sure, we'll put this guy into play. I'm going to use the Magma Basin Stadium and accelerate an energy onto my Charizard. I'm a little bit nervous to just swing with my Charizard, though, because if I do swing with the Charizard, then you could just knock out my Charizard, and that's kind of like all my energy. So I think I'm going to just divvy up my energy a little bit. Hold like this, attached to this bench Charizard here. And then I'm just going to pass it on over to you.
Draw for turn. And I'll use Arceus' first attack to search my deck for 3 basic energy and attach them to my Pokemon in any Pokemon V in any way I like.
Sounds good. Unfortunately, no draw supporter in that hand, it looks like.
Correct.
Okay. Well, thinning is winning. So you get those 2 darkness energy out, and then maybe you can find something off the top. I'll draw my card for turn, and I'm just looking to knock out that Arceus. That would be ideal. So I'm going to use Magma Basin one more time. Accelerate another energy onto my Charizard. And then I can use Switch. We're going to switch into the Charizard V. And it's not really worth it to use Crobat. I could attach this energy from hand and then research. If I attach this energy from hand and then Crobat, and at this point it's kind of like probably fine just to ensure that I'm attacking. So I'll attach that and then Crobat for 3. 1, 2, 3. Sick. So we do find Charizard VMAX. Who is ready to go. Charizard VMAX, kind of a tank, you feel me? Right? I mean, he's kind of got it going on. And then I'll quick ball away this fire energy and just go get an Arceus for myself just to continue setting up. Now the Charizard VMAX has got the Gmax Wildfire attack. You have to discard 2 energy from this Pokemon in order to use it, but you can just sack the Twin energy, which is pretty cool. And I think that that's exactly what we're going to be doing. I've got a pretty decent 3 cards. I don't actually need to research because I can save this stadium just in case my Magma Basin ends up going down. So we're going to do the 300 with Charizard. Take our 2 prizes. See if Zele can respond in any way. All right, Ultra Ball. We do have some options with Ultra Ball. There's Eldegoss, there's Crobat V, and there's the new Fish as an option. Now, I believe that it does 280 damage. Even the minus 20 does come into effect with the G-Max Wildfire. So, yes, it does do 280, but if you have a Choice Belt, it does 310. So the math does work out against Mew VMAX, which is super good because 310 is kind of like the big number that you want to, that you want to hit against Mew. So definitely important for that. What are you considering here, Zele?
I was trying to see if there was a route for me to get out a Galarian Zapdos and then just start bossing this turn. Because right now the Arceus V and Crobat V are easy 4 prizes for the Zapdos.
Oh, yeah.
But trying to map out the last 2 seems kind of difficult.
Yes. Well, that's where the Shaman V-Star comes in. Because it can knock out anything. Also, I mean, like, the deck plays 1 Hoopa, right? And it's the only single prizer in the deck. So if you could force me to knock out the Hoopa, then you force an odd prize game, which is, like,
correct.
Good. And then, also, I think there's 1 Pokemon catcher in there. Which it might be. I might have cut it. I don't know.
It might be prized.
I was feeling super saucy this morning, and I think I threw 1 Pokemon catcher in there because I knew that was going to be a deck that wanted to go like boss game.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe you just want to, maybe you want to Raihan for the Pokemon catcher and just go for it. I don't know. Anyways, Pokemon catcher stocks are increasing right now. Apparently, Mew VMAX is starting to play Pokemon catchers now too. Pokemon Catcher has always been a broken card. I mean, in super hyper aggressive decks, yeah, Pokemon Catcher, you gotta trust, dude. You gotta flip those heads. All right, so Shaman V-Star in play. We got the Raihan as well. Okay. And then you can go get whatever you want. Getting that energy onto the Shaman is definitely kind of dope. And then getting the Crobat out of the deck with the Raihan. It's pretty cool.
I'm hoping I can hit a Quick Ball or an Arceus off the Crobat, so the next turn I can V-Star and search my deck for 2 cards and hopefully get something going.
Right, that would be super cool. Also, if you do find the Aurora energy, you can just remove this energy from the Charizard.
Is it special energy? I thought it was special energy.
Is it special energy? It might be special energy. Let me check. I think, yeah, it might be special energy. We got a Japanese one there, so. Yeah, it is special energy. All right, so never mind. I am incorrect.
Dark Asset for 5.
Okay, got a Quick Ball. Yes, and setting up an Arceus is obviously very good because the ability is just so strong. And I think that these kinds of decks that just are, maybe 2 prize decks will be a thing because of Arceus V-Star. I mean, like, previously, you just needed Inteleon in order to search out whatever you need every turn, but now you can kind of just get out Arceus. And between Arceus and the fish, you can make a lot of things happen.
I will use Galarian Moltres' attack to bring you up to 230.
Cool.
And
Aura Burn.
Yes, and then I take 30 damage and recoil.
Cool. Sounds good. I will draw. Now, I have not used a V-Star. No, we have not used any of our V-Star abilities or anything like that yet. Did you not attach return last turn?
Oh, I did not do that.
Yeah, go ahead and attach somewhere. Slap an energy somewhere.
Yeah, I'll discard that.
For sure. Because you Raihan here, so you probably want to do that. Very good. And then, all right, all I need is to just go in with Charizard. I mean, Charizard VMAX kind of destroys Pokemon V, which is really good. We can just detach here and just run it back or the Charizard VMAX just destroys Pokemon V, right? It even destroys Pokemon V Star since the largest amount of hit points on a Pokemon V Star is 280, and we do perfect 280 math with this guy, so there's really no worries there.
And it's so sick that you get it for a single attachment with the double turbo.
So good, right? I think Charizard VMAX has got a lot of potential in this upcoming format. We're going to use the Magma Basin to accelerate onto our benched Charizard, and then at this point, I'm just going to dig a little bit further into my deck. Quick Ball away the fish and thin the deck. We're going to get this Charizard out of here that we don't need and discard it because I'm just going to research and see about maybe finding an Arceus V-Star or some Charizard V-Stars or stuff like that. So then we're going to research, discard our hand, and draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still haven't found an Ultra Ball yet, which is a little bit tough, but it's fine. I'm going to Quick Ball away. I don't really need to Quick Ball, actually. We'll just hold. And then I'm going to use the G-Max Wildfire attack to do 280 more damage and go down to just 2 prizes remaining.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I think I'll just attack with the Galarian Zapdos for knockout.
Go. Zele goes down to 4 prizes. I'm going to promote my...
3 prizes with the
Oh,
VMAX.
it's a VMAX knockout. Yeah, dang, that's right. Okay. And then I have... Let's see. You've got 2 prizes left. Okay. I actually got kind of a... yeah, I got to find place. So we can just promote that. Draw for turn. I'm going to use Magma Basin to accelerate an energy from my discard pile to Charizard V. Attach from hand, so I have 4 energy. Oh, wait, no. This isn't quite it. Oh, I have an Ultra Ball in my hand now. Excellent. We're going to Ultra Ball away, research a Magma Basin, and then I'm going to go get myself Charizard V-Stars. Finally, here. I'm able to find that Ultra Ball to go get our Charizard out. And I can use Escape Rope to force up whoever. And then, yeah, we're going to be doing 130 damage plus 100 since you're a Pokemon V. Or I could just do the 320.
Yeah, you should do the 320.
320.
640.
640 damage. And I'll use my V-Star power to take the knockouts. And that is game 1. I think, unfortunately, the deck was a little slow to set up on your side.
Yes, it definitely felt like I missed a few steps.
I think so. Yeah, a little bit of an awkward start, but I do think that if that deck gets going quickly, there are definitely some things you can do with Galarian Zapdos to to make some pretty cool plays happen. So let's run it back and see if the Arceus Toolbox deck can redeem itself a little bit.
I'll go first.
Going first seems reasonable. Because I mean, just getting the Arceus V-Star out,
yes.
Turn 2, I think seems really good. There's only one Twin Energy in that deck.
Yep.
There's like one Twin Energy. And
so going second is, I thought there were more. So going second, I was hoping to get one of those and then just start.
Right. It's weird because like you can't play. Like, you got to play enough basic darks for Moltres. You got to play enough Aurora energies for
Shaman and
Zapdos. So, like, you can't really play a ton of the double turbo in the way that deck is currently built. Now, the reason I switched it up from, like, the Dark Arceus deck that I had last time was that the Dark Arceus deck last time was really only good against Mew and wasn't actually good against anything else. Theoretically, with this build, you should be able to one-hit KO Jolteons. You should be able to one-hit KO Arceuses.
Gengars.
Gengars. You should be able to one-hit KO I mean, if you happen to run into any Umbreons, I mean, you got Grass,
Yeah, you got
still one hit
Shaman.
KO. And then Shaman V-Star, I mean, I really think that at the end of the game, if you can force that if you could force the Hoopa in at some point, Hoopa's really good at knocking out Sobbles and stuff, right? Meloetta, right? If you could force the Hoopa at some point, then the Shaman V-Star at the end of the game, I mean, really is one hit KOing anything, right? And your opponent, if you can force your opponent to knock out that Hoopa, they're going to go to 5 prizes no matter what,
Yep.
because everybody else in the deck is a 2-prize Pokemon. So that's like the grand idea, but we'll see if it actually is able to work in practice. So Zele going first. Let's get into game 2. See what happens. See, I'll update. Game 1. Cool. Excellent. Once again, huge thanks to our sponsor, Dragon Shield, for providing all the amazing sleeves for today's tabletop video. Definitely love these duels that I've got over here. The snow duels are super dope on the Charizard deck. I think they look really slick. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. And good luck.
I will draw for turn.
Sounds good.
Quick ball away. Boss for the Arceus.
Definitely just trying to get that dude down. Makes sense.
And I believe that is a pass for me after this.
No energy in the hand. Shoo, that is unfortunate. Okay, I will draw. I have got a weird opening hand, but it's fine. All right, we're gonna quick ball away the fire energy and search my deck. I'm looking for RCSV, and then we're basically going to discard a whole bunch of our energy in this opening hand because I've got an Ultra Ball and all of these. So we're gonna Ultra Ball away the Leon and the double turbo energy, and I think I'm going straight for. I mean, I could go for Crobat. Would be fine. Let's do that. And then we'll draw 5 cards, saving 1 double turbo energy in my hand. And we're just trying to find a switch. That would be the dream. So we'll attach double turbo energy to our RCSV and then use Dark Asset to fill our hand to 5. 1. Or hand to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then want to play the switch. And definitely going to research this hand, discarding Escape Rope, Fire Energy Boss, Double Turbo, because I'm looking for Pokemon to actually accelerate onto. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, boy. Okay. So we weren't able to find any Quick Balls or Ultra Balls or Charizards off of that research. So, in a little bit of a unfortunate scenario, but it's fine. You don't seem to be doing too much. So I will use my Trinity Charge and only accelerates the 1 fire to the Arceus.
Cool.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. Research.
Okay. You're not benching the Shaman V this time, you don't think?
There's another one in there.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Cool,
fine.
cool, cool. Yeah, you're totally fine then. Now it's possible for the Arceus V-Star to attack this turn. I mean, if Zele really draws hot, I mean, it would be theoretically possible. It'd have to be like an, Dire Flame Wings, Energy Switch, Double Turbo. That kind of combo going on. Certainly doable.
Attach.
Sure.
Discard. Dire Flame Wings.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. Draw for turn, and we top deck the Ultra Ball, which is quite good. Now, Ultra's got an awkward 220 hit points for me, which is a little bit weird because with the Arceus V-Star, we do 210 since we subtract 20, add 30 with the belts. It's not quite where we want to be. So I'm going to Ultra Ball away a Marnie and a Fire Energy and take a look at the deck. I think we're going for an Arceus V-Star. There's 3 Charizards. All hanging out. We'll grab Arceus V-Star, and we're looking to Trinity Nova, but again, because of the decrease damage from the double turbo energy, we're not actually knocking anything out on Zele's board, but there is one thing we can do, which is kind of funny. All right, I like this play. This is insane. All right, we're going to use the V-Star ability to go get 2 things out of the deck. Just got to make sure that it didn't... Oh, no. Oh, well, it's fine. We're using the V-Star ability to go get 2 things out of the deck anyway. I wanted to go get my Eldegoss, and then I wanted to use the Eldegoss to go get Leon, and then I was going to...
That'd be sick.
It was going to be sick. Yeah, but my Eldegoss is priced, so that's fine. We're using the V-Star ability anyways. Get 2 cards out of the deck. We're just going to set up then. Just smoothly. That's fine. Would not suggest using the V-Star power to just go get 2 Charizards, but it is what it is. It was going to be dope when I was going to get the Eldegoss and we were going to knock out the Moltres. That would have been some fire, but it's fine. All right, so I can attach an energy for turn. And we'll just do Trinity Nova to accelerate some energy. That's fine. 1, 2, and we'll do a third over here.
Was that an attachment this turn?
No, I accelerated that to myself with the attach.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Cool. Draw for turn. Rose Tower. Marnie.
Okay. I get 4 off the top. Do still have the fish in the deck. Okay. Cool. Zele's still looking to get some things going over here. I did toss this deck together this morning, but I had more faith in it than this. Galarian Zapdos could just take a knockout right now if he was out.
Yeah, I would have him. I needed the Crobat to not be prized, so I could try and draw into like the V Star.
Yeah.
Because I have the Aurora in hand.
Oh man. That is tough.
Rose Tower for 1.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. We'll draw. I've got a Charizard VMAX now. And I can quick ball away at Magma Basin. And we're going to fail it. Am I going to fail it? No, I'm not going to fail it. Goodness. I'm going to get the fish. And I'm going to use the fish. And the fish has got an ability, Luminous Sign, we're going to use to go search out a supporter card, Professor's Research. And going to attack or put the Magma Basin into play and then use Research to draw 7 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I don't actually have, so we can evolve this Charizard V-Star on the bench. And we're just kind of still building. It's fine. I don't need to do too much other than just Trinity Nova, take the knockouts. There are no more fire energy in my deck. I should have used the Magma Basin then to accelerate an energy. I think there's one in my discard pile, right? Oh, yeah. Let me use the Magma Basin real quick. We'll do that. And take our 2 prize cards.
Cool.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Happy match.
Sure.
Grab cards in hand.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Marnie.
Okay. Get down the Zapdos, and are you going to be playing the Marnie?
I will, yes.
Okay, cool. I get
Should probably
4
play it first.
Yep. Makes sense.
I'll use
Dang, bro.
touch here.
I'm not gonna lie,
Let's switch.
this deck is looking pretty bad.
Yeah.
Bro.
I had hope. Hoopa for 90.
Dang, man. How could it possibly be this bad? There's no way, man. There's no way, dude. It's gotta be better than this. I know.
I'll have to cleanse the palette with Mew VMAX after this one.
That's fine. I'm totally gonna beat your UV Max deck with that deck. Wow, I think I'm actually going to have to knock out this stinky Hoopa. That's unfortunate.
Kevin, I didn't have
Ultra
the basic energy in the discard to play Raihan.
Oh man.
Yeah, that didn't even feels bad for sure.
That does feel bad. I'm gonna grab RCSB. Right. And then I'm just gonna put the air balloon down and use Professor's Research to draw 7 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then attach the double turbo energy to Charizard VMAX. And just going to use Trinity Nova, take a knockout, go to 3 prizes.
Draw for turn. Dire Flame Wings.
Yep.
Attach for turn. Research.
Yep. What's cool is that, like, I mean, even with as bad as you've been you've been doing, it's like theoretically with that deck, you could take a knockout here. You could knock out this with like Shaman V-Star next turn, right? So like you can kind of see the idea, right?
I will use Arceus's V-Star ability.
Sure. We're just trying to jam the Shaman. This deck is like, it's built to try and utilize Shaman V-Star. I mean, that's like the gimmick that we're trying. I really wanted to try and show off every single V-Star in a deck. So this deck is like, you try to force five prizes, and then you try to use Shaman V-Star to one-hit KO something. That's like the idea. Now, whether or not that idea works is like, is
A different story.
a different story. That's what we're showing off. But
I could see it being possible, but the fire weakness is really suspect.
I think, yeah, I mean, your starts have also just been pretty abysmal. No energy attachments turn one. No
Dire Flame Wings. Or the attack.
Aurora Burn.
Aurora Burn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Take the knockout. Cool. I go up with, let's see. Go up with Charizard. And I will draw. And yes, this is cool. I'm going to use Magma Basin to accelerate an energy to my bench Charizard V-Star. Put a damage counter on it, and then I'm going to gust up your Shaman. And with the choice belts, I can actually just use my slash attack, I'm pretty sure, to take a knockout on the Shaman since it is weak to fire. So we'll do that. And go to one prize remaining.
Raihan.
Yep.
I don't know. Seems kind of fruitless anyway.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right?
230.
Exactly, and then I can just use the attack. G-Max Wildfire for game. So, yeah, I think that this deck certainly struggled to. We'll use our G-Max Wildfire and we'll take the game. I think that deck certainly struggled to kind of get up and rolling. It is a novel idea, maybe that you attack with a bunch of two-prizers and then have this kind of like toolbox style strategy. But, obviously in this match, we saw that a cohesive single energy type strategy, that just relied on doing a lot of damage fast and consistently was just altogether more consistent than a more toolbox style deck that plays, different kinds of energy, different kinds of attackers for different situations. Now, you've already picked up the Mew VMAX deck. Yeah, this deck's absolutely broken. And I am anxious to show it off, but I think I'm gonna try out. I'm not giving up on her yet. I want to give it one more try. I think that the deck did not get working at all when you were playing it just now. So let's run it back with my Dark Arceus deck featuring Shaman V-Star and see if we can actually win some games here. Now, the deck almost did nothing in your hands.
Correct.
Yeah. So it can only get better than that, right? I think so. Or we could... let's do Charizard. I want to do Charizard versus Mew. actually see how this matchup goes, because I think that this could be like a real money YouTube video, right? Yeah. The Titans, Charizard versus Mew. Yeah, this is what you gotta. Yeah, this you gotta think like. Gotta think about the thumbnail, chat. It's all about the thumbnail, chat. gotta think about the thumbnail. Charizard versus Mew. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be the. Zard is too slow without Arceus. We got Arceus, baby. We got it. We got Arceus right there. Yeah, there's a whole Arceus in here. Yeah, of course. We got the ultimate smackdown. Charizard VMAX versus Mew VMAX. Cool. So definitely looking forward to this. I think that if we could just get in there with Gmax Wildfire and like knock out 2 Mews,
Insane, yeah.
yeah, I'm having a grand old time, right?
Well, the cool thing with the Mew is it has 310, so you have to get the choice band.
Oh yeah, and choice bands we have. I honestly think that, I mean, like Charizard V Star is a pretty cool attacker, but Charizard V Max is kind of like the star of the show. Does a lot of damage, just a ton. It's super relevant amount of damage with Choice Belt. I've also got a Leon in this list, which can allow me to hit the number on Mew V Max even without a Choice Belt, right? Oh, you can also claw slash Genesect, which is kind of interesting. So you have that option too. Cool. I'll call Tails. I'll call Tails.
Oh.
Heads it is.
I will choose to go first.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, good luck.
Draw for turn.
Mew versus Charizard. Battle of the Ages. Now, playing around with the Mew VMAX list, I think that straightforward, aggressive, consistent, is obviously the way to go. There are a handful of tech cards that you can play. Like you can play Oricorio if you want to for specific matchups. You can play Pokemon catchers. Some lists are playing Pokemon catchers nowadays. You can play double turbo energy if you just want to have that option. I think I'm liking 1 double turbo energy right now, which is what we have in this current list. Just 1 double turbo energy so that you can have the option to gust, use boss's orders on a turn where maybe you don't have any energy in play. You can use Cramomatic to search out the double turbo energy, so it's not like it's unsearchable. I think it's just like a pretty good option to have. And then it does have the 3 basic psychic energy, Ultra Balls, Battle VIP passes, and a couple of Quick Balls. I think right now our list only has 2 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Fog Crystal, 4 Battle VIP pass. I mean, it's got more Pokemon search than it's ever had.
Yep.
Yep, which just makes it faster and more explosive.
A Rose Tower for 3.
Yep, than it has ever been. Cramomatic. Apparently this card is really tough to get in Japan because it was a tournament promo. Cramomatic for Battle VIP Pass is the quintessential turn 1 play in Mew VMAX. Getting those Battle VIP Pass out so that you can search out your Genesect and draw cards till your heart is content. But the Cramomatic, I think I saw some Cramomatics being sold for like 8,000 yen.
That's so crazy.
Which is like, all right, so
$80.
Yeah, it's like $80, right? Something like that.
Fusion Strike System number 1 for 5 cards.
Yeah. So
We've had a Japanese dude buy, I think, like 200 of them from us,
Yep.
which is really funny.
Yep. Yeah, so Japanese, it's like $300 for a playset of Chromatics in Japan right now, which is hilarious, kind of, considering it's like a, what, a 50-cent card? How much is a Chromatic here, Zele?
I think they're like $2 now.
$2?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Just because of how popular Mew is.
And I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw for turn. And let's see what we got going on. I can use Ultra Ball and discard 2 Fire Energy. And we're going to search out an RCSV. Take a look at the deck. See what I have. Oh, this is like an interesting play. Okay. Huh. Because you could go turn 1 Adventurous Discovery, but I think that's like a good play if maybe you have like a double turbo energy in your hand, but I don't. So I do like that. This deck does play just 1 Adventurous Discovery, which you can do Ultra Ball for the Luminian, right? And then do that. So I think I'm just going to Ultra Ball for the Arceus. Just make sure that my Charizard V-Stars and V-Max are in the deck real quick. And, yeah, cool. And then we do have a supporter in the hand, so I think I'm just going to play switch into Arceus, and then we're going to Marnie. Finish shuffling the deck. And show off that Arceus V. There we go. And we're looking for the double turbo energy. And hopefully another Charizard or so I can get some energy accelerated. We know that, and these go on the bottom of the deck. We know that Mew definitely has the ability to knock out this Arceus next turn. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a very good rip for me here. We've got the double turbo energy. And I've got Quick Ball. And I'm going to Quick Ball for a second Charizard. And then I have also got Air Balloon to this Charizard, Rose Tower for 2. Okay. And then we're going to use Trinity Charge to accelerate 3 Fire Energy from the deck to my Pokemon V in any way that I would like. So that's what we got.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Escape Rope.
Escape Rope, huh? Okay, with Escape Rope, definitely going to send up a Charizard V, the one with the... yeah, the one with the air balloon is fine. Yep.
Power Tablet.
Yep.
Training Court.
Yep.
Fusion Strike System number 1 for 4.
And you got to find a Mew VMAX now. Right, because the Mew VMAX going to be essential. You could use Elisa Sparkle, I guess, and attack with Meloetta. It's possible as well. With the Power Tablet played, we already know that this Charizard V is not super long for this world. Feels like this thing is going to be going down, which is the really tough part about playing this format. Is that your Pokemon V just get vanquished on the second turn of the game. And if you go second, there's not too much defense you can do about that.
Treat.
Yep. It looks like Meloetta is going to be going in.
Fusion Strike System number 2 for 2. Fusion Strike System number 3 for 2.
Yep.
And Melodious Echo for knockout.
Okay, this is tough. All right, so that is a 2 prize take for Zele. And I have got to respond. That's fine. We're going to promote Charizard. Draw. We've got... it's fine. Do I have any energy in my discard pile? I do, actually. So this is interesting. I like this. Okay, check this out. So we're going to use Training Court to bring an energy back. And then we're going to... Ultra Ball. I think this is fine. Yeah, Ultra Ball away these. All right, we're going to go get Charizard VMAX. Now, I do need to find a fire energy off this, which is a little bit stressful, but it's fine. We'll find one. Totally. I guess I could always use the Arceus V-Star's power to, like, make sure I don't whiff, though, right? So, like, that's also fine. And then I think we're just going to end up using Charizard VMAX's Claw Slash. And since I'm going to be removing 2 Fusion Strike energy from play, and since, and then research. Since I'm going to be removing 2 Fusion Strike energy from play, and you've already played 1 Power Tablet, I don't think that you'll have the ability to knock me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 off of the research. I've got the fire energy. This is really all I need, right? And so now you can see how this matchup has really turned, because now what do you do? Right?
Hope you played on some basic V Pokemon.
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely. No, actually, I plan on taking all 6 prizes right here, baby. This is it. Yeah, I'm not going to bench anything else. So, yeah, and then Arceus is kind of like the perfect support for Charizard. It could go get the double, the twin energy. It can go get the tool that I need. A lot of different options here. So, yeah, I'm just going to do Claw Slash for 100. Take the knockout and go to 5 prizes remaining. And now I'm just 2 turns from winning, because all I have to do is knock out a Mew VMAX, knock out a Genesect, game over.
Attach return.
Yep. Isn't that crazy? With no liabilities to Gust. I mean, the Arceus V-Star, 280 hit points. I mean, it's not exactly the easiest two prizes to take, right? And, what seemed like, obviously the Meloetta is like a really good attacker, really good at, doing that 210 damage to knock out my Charizard V. But now, the Meloetta prize trade is actually going to work in my favor. The Charizard VMAX also has 330 hit points, which is kind of insane. There are 2 Mew VMAX set up, so like you could Psychic Leap and try to like run.
That doesn't seem too good, because you could just boss up all my stuff anyway. Because you only need 1 VMAX knockout.
Yep, and you have 2 in play.
Yeah.
So like it's not great, but it is going to be a guaranteed 2-hit KO on this Charizard.
Yes.
So like you're trying to figure out, okay, so like what is the best 2-hit KO route you can take? Is it to deal as much damage as you can right here and then shuffle the second one back into the deck? But then if I knock out this one, then
it's
pointless, right?
Yeah, I don't even know what to do. Chromatic for switch away. I think
Tails.
that's Tails, yeah. Cool. And Fusion Strike System to draw 2.
Okay, another one. Yeah, the thing is that Charizard's math is just so good with the choice belt because with the double turbo energy, you do 280 plus the choice belt, 310. It's perfect math on Mew. So the Charizard VMAX really is just the Mew Slayer.
Fusion Strike System number 2 for 2.
Yep.
And Fusion Strike System number 3.
Yep.
And I will Technoblast for 240.
240 damage. Yeah, I mean, that is a lot, but Charizard takes it on the chin like a champ. No problem. So I have to just do what I need to do in order to route a win in this game. First of all, I definitely need to knock out the active Mew VMAX. Then I just have to have the cards that I need to gust for game. So at this point, we put down this, and I need to make sure that I have the game-winning gust, right? So I would like to not use my Charizard or my Arceus V-Star's power if I can help it. So I think that I'm going to, at this point, since you didn't take a knockout, I'm free to bench this other stuff because there's really no harm in that. I can quick ball away this Charizard V. I'm not going to need that. But I do want to bench this other Charizard V. Like, if I discard this energy and then you, like, gust and knock this one out or something crazy, I guess having a second Charizard V could be useful. I'm going to take a look at the deck and just see what my options are. I do not have... Let's see, the fish is in my hand. I do not have an Eldegoss or anything like that. You didn't take a knockout, so I can't Raihan. There's no point in gusting. Okay, and Leon is not in my deck, so I do have to find a choice belt this turn, which means that I need to draw. So I'm going to grab off of that quick ball just a card to thin my deck. I'm going to grab the Moltres. And then with the double turbo energy attached to the active, I am good to use G-Max Wildfire. I'll grab the Moltres out the deck. I'm going to attach Air Balloon to this Arceus V without the energy on it. And then I'm going to use Professor's Research to discard my hand and draw 7 cards. So what we're hoping to do is we're hoping to find a choice belt off of this so that I can save my Arceus V-Star's ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yikes. Let's... Okay, we've got the fish in the discard pile. I don't want to have to use the Arceus V-Star's ability, but I think it's just fine. Mew VMAX doesn't play any hand disruption, so I could just keep the cards, right? So we're going to use the Arceus V-Star's ability. What, Starbirth? Is it actually called Starbirth? I'm pretty sure, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Starbirth. Starburst. Let's go. Yeah, Starbirth. Okay, here we go. Starbirth. And we can go get the choice belt that we need to take the knockouts. And then I'm going to take... Let's see. Okay. So in order to knock out a Genesect, it's got 190, right? You're going to take a knockout here.
Yeah, I'm thinking you grab the other choice band, right? Because out of 60% of your prizes might have the Eldegoss in it.
Yeah, that's
to get
true.
the boss anyway.
Exactly. Yep. So we're going to grab the other choice belt because I'm going to need that to take the knockout with Arceus guaranteed because you could theoretically evolve this, though I did see you discard Mew, so you probably can't evolve this.
Mhm.
But, it's fine. I also do have a Crobat in my deck, so that's no sweat. We can dig. I'll play that. And then we are going to use Charizard VMAX. G-Max Wildfire. Take the knockout on the Mew VMAX. 1 glorious hits. Feels really good.
Draw for turn.
And we go down to just 2 prizes remaining.
Rose Tower.
Okay.
Fog Crystal for Meloetta.
Okay. You're in a tough spot now because now my Arceus V-Star, just an energy attachment and a gust away from a win. So what do you think your best bet is here, Zele?
Hope you don't have it, probably.
Yep.
Double Turbo.
Nice. I do like that. Right. I mean, if you leave the Mew active, that is going to be the toughest thing for me to KO. Definitely.
I could go for like a Hail Mary and go for like the boss up the Arceus and go for double power tablet and hope you don't have the double turbo.
Right.
Because you only have one of those left either in your prizes or in your deck.
Right.
And then 220. I guess I could boss up.
You don't want to boss anything up because I could just double turbo and knock you out, right?
Well, because I know you have the Eldegoss somewhere, and I know you have a few boss left in deck still, so you have more boss outs than you do double turbo out.
Uh-huh.
So that was
true. My hand is huge.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was my line of thinking with it.
Yep.
Because the likelihood of you having a energy and a boss to knock out the Mew is greater than you having like a double turbo.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Do you have a power tablet to take the knockout?
No, I would have to hit it off the
Okay.
one of the Genesects. Because I know I have 2 left in deck for sure.
Sure. Yep.
I don't know. I'll draw 2 with the first Genesect.
Yep. I'm actually in kind of a weird spot. My hand is like super large and clunked up. I don't know if I have enough cards to be able to thin down to be able to adequately draw.
I think I was wrong last turn when you used Arceus. I think you should, because I wasn't even thinking about that Mew. I think you should have just got the boss.
I should have got the boss, yes, for sure. I should have, but like, in maybe like a blind game where I don't know if you play a 4th Mew VMAX. Most don't, but like,
Genesect number 2 for 2. Well, actually, I'll switch first.
Yep.
To that one, and then I'll Genesect number 2 for 3.
Yep. Yeah, not having my Eldegoss is super tough. I do think I play an Eldegoss.
I think you do.
I think I do, right? Having to discard my fish last turn. So, like, maybe... Okay, so, like, the last turn, I researched away my fish. Right? And going for the choice belt, which I whiffed, so then I had to use my Arceus V-Star's ability to go get it. But if I had just used Arceus V-Star's ability preemptively with the fish in the hand, then I would have had all the pieces I needed to win, right? Something but I didn't have the energy at that point. So I guess that was the thought. I needed the energy as well. So that's why I used the research. So cool. All right. So where you at?
I just forgot about Slash anyway. So if you have the boss, you just knock out a Genesect anyway.
So you have to knock out the active.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Which is fine.
I think so.
I don't know why I was doing that. Because I have a boss power tablet next turn for that, assuming you don't get it.
Right.
So I'll just Techno Blast. No, I can do 70, 30, 80. Does 80 do it? No. So I have to use Technoblast.
Okay. Now, what's kind of hilarious is that if I don't find the game-winning boss's orders, how many power tablets are you down?
I'm down 2.
2. So if you play 2 more, I'll draw. Oh, yeah, there's no way I'm hitting it here. So, like, I've got, like, escape rope, you know? But that doesn't really matter. So, hilariously, in this gigantic hand, my escape rope was going to be a win con, but then you bench this. So, in this gigantic hand, I don't actually have Eldegoss in my deck. I could quick ball away this, right? Take a look at the deck. I've got Crobat, but I can't realistically dig my hand down far enough to like go for it. And if I bench the Crobat, you could just win.
Yes.
So a better play would be to quick ball away this Charizard. And then I am just going to get both my Charizard, both my RCS V-Stars in play, and then wait it out. When in doubt, wait it out. All right, Zele's got 1 prize left. Yeah, an RCS V-Star needs the Choice Belt. So that's what I got last turn, was I got the Choice Belt thinking that I would pull my Eldegoss off the prize and then, like, Eldegoss for game, because I knew I would need the Choice Belt. So I got that off the ability last turn. Going to counter your... No, I'm not going to counter your stadium. I'll leave it. Yeah, leave it. Leave it. We're going to attach to this Charizard, or to the RCS V-Star, right? And then I am just going to research. And off this research... Cool. I need to find my other RCS V-Star so that you can't win. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. 6. Oh, thank God. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so now I'm going to retreat into my RCS V-Star, and I've got a board now with just 2 big RCS V-Stars, and I'm going to use my Trinity Nova for 210 damage. A little bit of an awkward game because I didn't have the Gust win, but... I mean, you're kind of seeing the tanky ability of Arceus in action, with Zele having no way to actually take the win. And now with 3 bosses' orders in the bottom 6 cards of my deck, you have to imagine that I'll be able to find it. I would have been extremely livid if I had missed that, because I had an Arceus and I had 2 Ultra Balls in my deck. So I was like, bro, if I don't hit this, this is going to be so weak. Unfortunately, Escape Rope was not a win condition because Zele would have just promoted the Meloetta. So, no. And then I think, so like if you double Power Tablet, right, because this has a double turbo on it.
No, it would knock you out.
If you double, would it?
210, 240, 220, 250, 280.
Oh my goodness, that would be terrible.
See, I think I have to play it just like I assume that you have boss.
Yeah.
So Power Tablet, Genesect for 1.
Yeah. Oh, I thought the double turbo was going to get you out of range. So now you're telling me Mew could still win?
Yes.
Oh, this is so sad. Oh, man.
Genesect number 2 for 3.
Yep. Oh, my gosh. Come on, man.
Fail.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You draw out the whole deck.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Fusion Shake System, Power Tablet, and Technoblast.
I'm so weak right now. All right, game 2, bro. perfect 280 damage. I actually don't have Eldegoss in this list. Okay, it's just the Fish and the Crobat. That's fine. I think the Eldegoss would be a very good addition, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. Game 2, we got it. We got it, chat. Ultra Ball, I know, right? They just draw out the bottom card of the deck. I think I took one of your cards here. The Rose Tower. We got it game 2, bro. We got it game 2. We got it game 2. Yeah, that was insane. Ultra Ball, like I said, Mew doesn't really ever miss a beat when Ultra Ball's evolved. Now, in that game specifically, I think I incorrectly went for the choice belt off of the
Yes. Yeah.
I would have just won had I gotten the boss instead, which was my first inclination, I think. But
It was, and then I talked you out of it.
You talked me out of it, and then you ended up winning. So we're gonna say Zele fleeced me there. Okay.
Maybe that was the goal all along.
Yeah, Zele definitely fleeced me. He's like, "Oh yeah, dude, you'll totally get it, bro. Just grab the choice belt instead of the boss. That'll be fine." I'm feeling good this game though. We're gonna go first game 2, and I think go first, right? Going second is also like
I know, it's so weird.
Yes. Yeah, the ball count, we're at 4 Ultra Ball and 2 Quick Ball right now. And then the choice belt made a huge difference.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you won that game, right? Were the choice belts giving you that extra push, especially with like very chunky Pokemon V-Star like like Arceus V-Star. You really want all the damage mods available to you. And I think that the choice belts are very good. Just 2 choice belt. Thank you, Runner Dude, for the sub. Thank you guys all for the support while we play today. Really appreciate it. Let's get into game 2. I'm going to put up that you won game 1. Cool. Yeah, Tool Scrapper could be big. It's true.
Would you like first or second?
Oh, this is tough. I am going to choose to go first. I think is fine. Huh. Okay. Good luck. Draw. I've got Ultra Ball away. These 2. And just going to go get an Arceus V. And I'm going to hope that you cannot do 220 damage on the first turn of the game. Is that too much to ask, chat? That my opponent just don't do 220 damage on the first turn of the game? That'd be great. Cool. So we're going to get these guys out, attach the air balloon, and pass it to you.
Did you mean to attach the air balloon or the fire?
Attach the fire.
Okay.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Fog Crystal. Battle VIP pass.
Yep. Got a couple of Genesects.
Ultra Ball.
Ultra Ball the whole hand down. Yeah, it's like any sort of weird inconsistency that Mew may have been having before Brilliant Stars came out. Ultra Ball just completely fixes it. Yep.
All the hand with the Battle VIP pass on turn 2. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Literally not a problem whatsoever. Yep. Just going to burn the Fog Crystal because Zele is going for the Fusion Strike energy with the Elisa Sparkle on the first turn of the game. That is the play he's trying to go for, which is always like, it's tough because you're like, okay, Do I choose to go first or second? Like, I had a pretty lackluster turn 1 going first because I have this handful of supporters.
Yep.
Right? And then, you know, if you choose to go second, then you're just giving Mew 2 turns to set up against you, which is, like, terrible, right?
Fusion Strike System number 1 for 6.
Yep. There's the Elisa Sparkle. Let's go. Now, if anybody's interested in the deck lists, we will have all of our deck lists posted in the Tricky Gym Discord after the stream, so make sure to join the Tricky Gym Discord if you have not already. Great place to talk Pokemon cards and discuss strategy and also just, you know, kind of join in the Pokemon trading card game community. Do you have the other fusion energy?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I don't have the damage modifier yet, but I just checked and I have all 4 Power Tablet and both Choice Belt in the deck still, so I think I'm chilling.
I would also agree that you are probably chilling.
Attach return.
Yep.
Rose Tower.
Okay, pretty good.
Fog Crystal.
All right. Yep, this is pretty good.
Fail it.
Yep. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Now, the real sad thing. Okay. Granted, all right. So, Meloetta is doing 210 damage currently. Only 1 Fusion Strike System ability has been used. And, I mean, really, the real clincher is going to be if you get the escape rope.
That'd be so sick.
Oh, yeah, dude. If you use escape rope, take out the Arceus. I mean, like...
Fusion Strike System number 2 for 4.
For 4, yep. Doesn't need a switch or anything. You know, Mew got free retreat. But rope and a tablet. And then you've got Cramomatics. I could search any of these pieces out. Only 1 Fusion Strike System ability left. No way. There's no chance that Mew could miss it. That never happens. No way. All right, here we go. 1 more Fusion Strike System.
Fog Crystal.
Yeah.
Fail.
Zele gets to draw 4 cards 1 more time. Maybe more. I mean, Fusion Strike System, fill the hand to 6.
Switch.
Here's a switch. Okay, just to draw 1 more
5.
card. Fusion Strike System for 5 more cards. Oh, boy. Power Tablet.
No escape rope, though.
No escape rope. Oh, man. That is
Melodious Echo for knockout.
cool. Okay, turn 1, 2 prizes. And the Charizard goes down. Okay, that is that's tough. Okay, that's tough. Definitely gonna have to respond here. That'd be great. I'm gonna use research. Okay. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And I've got used 1 power tablet. So it's just like, it's possible for you to just knock out this too.
Yeah.
Which is so insane, right? Okay. We've got Ultra Ball away, Arceus V-Star, and oh boy. And this Fire Energy. That's fine. And we're going to go grab Arceus V-Star. And then going to attach the energy to it there. Huh. Now I'm worried about you Yeah, just gusting up my bench, dude. I mean, this is gonna be really, really tough. I kind of like have to put a Crobat down, but if I put a Crobat down, I just give you like a very easy win condition.
For
But
sure.
I mean, but like I have no other option. I really kind of have to go for it because I just need more stuff. I could. Uh, all right. I guess I have like a route. Okay, so I'm gonna Ultra Ball away, switch in the Magma Basin, and I'm gonna get a Charizard V. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm going to Rose Tower. Hope I draw into another one. Right. Okay. So we'll use the Rose Tower. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm going to use my V-Star power to go get another one of these. There's one in my discard pile right now. That's fine. Okay. Kind of tough. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's just get that. And I've already attached return. Okay, we're going to get this card too. And then I'm going to use the Trinity Nova attack to accelerate 3 energy into play. Okay. Take
Draw for turn.
Yep. Really, really rough out here. That Meloetta, you know? Really tough out here. But we're going to try and see if we can't force
Escape rope.
Zele to deal with one of our Charizards. That would be good. Okay.
Switch.
Okay.
Power tablet.
There's one.
Boss up the Charizard.
I wish you wouldn't take that one.
Training court.
Okay.
Fusion strike system for 2.
All right. So 1 power tablet down. Only needs a Mew VMAX and an energy. And the knockout is taken. Cramomatic the Cram, but now it is thinned down.
Fusion strike system for 2.
Okay. Again, just needs... There's the Ultra Ball, and now everything is fine. Just needs to find an energy, since Boss was the supporter for turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now if Zele can just find an energy to attach that is not the double turbo energy, then he will be fine. The double turbo energy will decrease the damage dealt, make it so that...
See what we're working with here. I think all my Fog Crystal are in the discard. They are.
Okay. Right, so you need to actually find the last fusion energy or a basic psychic, right?
Yep.
And you've used 2 fusion strike.
Correct.
Okay.
See, I could attach the double turbo and hope I get a choice belt or a power tablet. which also feels really bad to do that. Fusion Strike System for 3.
Okay. So you can Ultra Ball for what? One more Genesect?
I believe so.
If it's in the deck. Maybe it's not. There it is. All right, so he gets to fill his hand to 4 one more time. Does the double turbo energy work? Yeah, I mean, because you're doing 240. Oh, yeah, double turbo still works, dude.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, because you're doing 240 minus 20.
Oh.
220. So, yeah, you could just.
Yeah, I'll just evolve that one.
Yep.
Math is hard.
Yep.
And then Fusion Strike System for 5.
Yep. That's fine. Super reasonable. Yep.
And Technoblast for knockout.
That's cool. Yep. There goes my guy. All right. Only 2 prizes remain for Zele. It's not looking great for me over here. I'm going to promote the Arceus. Yeah. This is tough. All right, I'm going to draw. Okay. Well, evolve here. Boss up Mew. And Training Court. Attach an energy to Charizard. And Trinity Nova. And hope that you can't knock out my Arceus. Cool. We'll take our 2 prizes.
Draw
see
for
what's
turn.
up. If I can stop Zele from taking this, I mean, we're like close. Really close. Yeah, Mew is just the most broken deck ever printed in the history of the Pokemon TCG. So taking down Mew is no simple task, okay? It is not. We put ourselves in a position where we have a chance. All right.
Mew.
Yep. Now, Zele, you got to find what? A choice belt and 2 power tablets.
Yes.
How many power tablets in your discard pile?
2.
Okay. I'm hoping that one is prized.
No, they're all there.
Oh,
I just don't have a way to get my hand down.
Without playing escape.
No, I don't even think the escape rope does anything.
Oh, you have no way to play the hand down. So you're saying that I've got a chance.
Because I can escape rope.
Yeah. You could double rope. That's the real...
Attach.
Okay.
Boss.
Okay.
And then Fusion Strike System for 1.
Okay. But you've like already played like a lot of Ultra Balls.
Yes.
I think. So there's probably not a lot left for you to do.
Fusion Strike System number 2 for 1.
Yep. You'd have to find like a Cramomatic there. I mean, that helps a lot. So you're saying, whoa, Cramomatic for a power tablet?
So out of 6 cards, I think I'm drawing 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got it, dude. Oh, yeah. He's so got it. He's so got it, dude. It's wrapped up, bro. It's wrapped up. Power tablet number 1.
Fusion Strike System number 3 for 2.
Power tablet number 2. GG's.
And then
GG's.
Technoblast.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Fun and interactive gameplay.
That was awesome. Okay. Yay. That was, okay. A pure display of power and dominance, I have to say. That was quite good. But
They were very close games, at least.
they were, dude. I want to run it back for one more set. I feel like I could show off the Charizard doing that was so embarrassing for Charizard.
Yeah.
That was so bad. Especially game 1 where I misplayed for a loss.
Yeah.
That didn't feel good at all. So I kind of want to see if you do it twice, I'll believe it. I'll believe that the Charizard deck just can't beat the Mew deck, that the Mew deck is just the
Undisputed.
undisputed.
PDIF,
Yeah. But I think if any deck were to if the Charizard has a deck that it could, it should be able to work against. It should be able to work against the Mew deck theoretically. But I have to say, it's almost impossible for. I think it's almost impossible for Mew to miss anything now.
Yeah, no, with the Ultra Balls, it feels even dirtier because you're oh, let me just get rid of 3 cards out of my hand. And then you're okay, I'll just draw more.
Yeah, with Ultra Ball and Cramomatic, it's just there's almost no way. Every single game, you only have a couple cards left in your deck. You are drawing out the entire deck.
Yep.
You have the option. You are oh, I have a clogged hand. No, I don't. Just get an Ultra Ball and then you're going, right? So, yeah, it's tough. I think that I'm best off choosing to go second. Maybe.
The acceleration feels really good to get that on your first turn, and then into all the Charizards.
It does if I do that, and then okay, it does feel good to do that, and it also feels really bad to not get to play a supporter because then we saw if I choose to go first, you're just taking the knockout. Meloetta is taking the knockout, guaranteed. So, I think let's try this a couple more times, and I think I'm going to choose to go second. And I'm going to see if that makes a difference. I'm also not going to have the egregious misplay.
You're not going to listen to me.
I'm not going to listen to you and let you finesse me there because I think that first game there was.
Oh, you for sure would have won that one.
That was my game to win.
It makes up for the Mew game we had last week when I misplayed.
Right. Yeah, it does feel like you're choosing the lesser of two evils. Do I let Mew go first or do I let them go second?
Yep.
Right. Okay. Let's get into this new set. I'm gonna try it one more time. Mew took the first one, but I'm feeling confident about this next one.
Do you just want?
Let me reset the stuff real quick. Okay. Excellent. And then let me reset your game one. All right, we're going to run it back for one more time.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Cool. I'll go first.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think Mew is always choosing to go first, but definitely doesn't mind going second. Right? Going first is just such a power play where you can set up. You could just set up, a big Mew VMAX on that second turn with a gust, very easily. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No basics. So it's going to be a mulligan. And going second, my hope is going to be to start an Arceus V and be able to use its attack to accelerate some energy onto some Charizards. Hopefully go in with a big Charizard VMAX or Charizard V-Star on turn 2. I think that's probably our best bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another mulligan.
My hand's pretty bad, so I like to see that.
Now, I'm very excited. We did invest into a couple of new cameras for the tabletop streams. So we're going to get new angles coming up. Next week, we're going to have some hand cams to show off while players are shuffling and making decisions and things like that. Should make our tabletop games. Wow, that's a very weird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's fine, actually.
I'll take my 2 mulligan.
Sure. All right. Good luck.
Draw for turn. Battle VIP pass.
It's a great way to kick off any game. Searching out a couple Genesects. Use that Fusion Strike System ability. Mew is just such an insane deck, and it's only getting stronger with Brilliant Stars. The addition of Ultra Ball. You have an unparalleled draw engine in this deck. Battle VIP Pass, getting you those basic Pokemon out as early as the first turn of the game. Well, I guess you can only play it on the first turn of the game. Getting you those Pokemon on the first turn of the game, and then Ultra Ball thinning your hand down so that you can use Genesect's Fusion Strike System up to 4 times a turn. Really just an absolutely absurd draw engine. The likes of which I don't think that we have ever seen in the history of the Pokemon TCG. Ultra Ball away a boss. It's fine. Deck does play 4 copies of Boss's Order, so plenty of gusting options. And I've got kind of like a weird hand over here, but it's also fine because it does have, you know, more or less everything that I need, kind of, to get going. So it's not terrible. Would like to find a supporter card for myself, but can always use the Arceus V-Stars Starbirth power if I have to get going. And a lot of the Arceus decks, I feel like,
And I'll pass off to you.
will end up doing that. Cool. It's my turn. Let's go. We're gonna throw up the Arceus V. That's what I got in the active, and I'll draw. Okay. Got an energy on the Mew. That's fine. I've got an Arceus. I've got a Charizard, and I've got. Okay. We've got the double turbo energy. We're gonna put on our active, and we have got the. Wondering if like it makes sense to bench the Moltres in case you have escape rope or something. But nah, I'll just throw up the RCSV if you do. Okay, and we're going to use the Trinity Charge to accelerate some energy into play. And since I don't have a supporter or anything like that, I have to desperately hope that you do not gust my my Charizard V. Yeah, that'd be great. But I have a sneaking suspicion that since you keep quickballing away Boss's Orders, that you probably have plenty of those.
Yes. Lisa Sparkle.
Okay. Ooh, Lisa Sparkle. I'm like fine with that, because at least that means that my fellas get to my Charizard's not going down. That's definitely good. Cool. You are looking for a Mew VMAX, huh?
Power Tablet.
Okay.
And then Fusion Strike System for 4.
Yep. There's the Mew VMAX. So you've got the guaranteed turn 2 knockouts. Cramomatic. Okay, a heads.
Switch.
Cool. Yeah, need to get that Genesect out of there.
Yep. Fusion Strike System number 2 for 3.
Sure.
Fusion Strike System for number 3 for 2.
Yep.
And I will Technoblast for knockout.
Okay. So the turn 2 prize take seems fine. and Mew VMAX takes the lead. I'm going to promote my Arceus V. Yeah, I think. Let me think. Okay, so like technically, all right. I'm doing technically 230. Yeah, 260, 290. Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, cool. Yep, promote that and draw. Okay, it's pretty good. I've got Arceus V Star and I really don't want to bench any liabilities, but if I can just manage to take this knockout on the Mew, I mean, then I'm at least putting myself in a position where I have a chance. You've played, what, one power tablet?
Correct.
This is so crazy. All right. So I think I have to go for, I mean, like, basically I'm not allowed to miss a beat. Like, I have to kind of just go for everything. So I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Charizard V-Star. I think. I guess I could. Oh, we could hit it with the Charizard V-Star this turn instead of a Charizard V-Max. But if I do that, if I take the knockout with the Charizard V-Star, then I don't have this V-Star ability. So I think we want to reserve this potentially for a Charizard V-Max. Because if I use Stadium, Double Turbo, Choice Belt, Switch, that's a knockout. You're going to have a harder time knocking this out in one hit. And either way, it's a 2 knockout game. So I think that we are getting rid of that. Yeah, so we're going to Ultra Ball away the Charizard V-Star and the energy. And dig into the deck. We're going to see what we got. Make sure the Charizard VMAX is in the deck, or else I'm going to be feeling kind of silly. But yeah, Charizard VMAX is in the deck. Cool. This game, I absolutely just have to put down my liabilities. There's not really any option for me to not. I just have to get going quickly. So we're going to go get Crobats. And we're going to draw some cards. Cool. I'm going to bench my Moltres. And I'm going to use Dark Asset to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay. I'll put Magma Basin down. A quick ball away Arceus V-Star. Search the deck for another Charizard. And then bench it. Then I'm going to quick ball away Boss's Orders. And get another Arceus V. Just to thin these out of the deck. And we need a big draw off of this research for 7. See if we can't find the Air Balloon, a Double Turbo Energy, and a Choice Belt. And the Charizard VMAX. So, going to research away the Arceus and draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I've got Charizard VMAX. I've got Magma Basin to accelerate an energy. We've got Double Turbo Energy. And I'm going to use Arceus's Starbirth Power to go get I don't need to show you, but for the sake of the stream, We're going to get the air balloon and the choice belts, and I've actually got the one-hit knockout on Mew VMAX. What's scary is that Zele still just only has to take 2 knockouts, but I guess if he ignores the Charizard, then Charizard could just go knockout game, which is, that's what we're trying to do. There's the choice belt, there's the air balloon, and I'm going to save everything else in my hand because I don't necessarily need to play it. And I'm coming in for a big, what's it called? G-Max Wildfire. Yeah. For a one-hit knockout. And 3 prizes. Let's go, Charizard VMAX.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Touch. Training court.
Sure. So you attached here?
Correct.
Cool. Now, the unfortunate thing is if Mew does 310 damage and just takes a knockout on my Charizard. That would be the unfortunate thing. And Mew certainly has the technology to be able to do it. Choice belts, power tablets. I mean, it's possible. With Choice Belt, you're basically making it so that Mew's Technoblast or Genesec's Technoblast is base 240.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, cool, I'm operating at a base 240. And then, power tablets on top of that. Make it so that you can really, the sky is the limit for Mew VMAX.
Quick ball.
Okay. And what are you digging for this turn, Zele? What do you think the plays are?
Like you said, the not knocking out the Charizard, I feel like I kind of just lose the game at that point. Because you can just retreat and bring up the Arceus V-Star and boss something. Or you can just knock this out unless I go back in the deck. So it's feels kind of bad.
Right. Right. If you go back into the deck, then you just give me an option to go Gus game.
Yep. Fusion Strike System for 5.
Yep. This is the first Fusion Strike system?
Correct.
Okay.
Cramomatic.
Okay. And Cramomatic. And there's the tails.
Cool. Ultra Ball.
Yep. All right, so Malouetta's hitting the bin. Don't need to worry about them. So are you just going all in, trying to see if you can one-hit KO the Charizard?
Yeah, because I don't think there's 2 in there, and I feel like you have an easy route to get another one.
Right.
Or the double turbo.
Yes, right. Because I play 4. Right.
Yeah.
Because once you set up Charizard VMAX, you just want to go, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Right.
Fusion Strike System number 2 for 5.
Yep. Choice Belt, Power Tablet, Cramomatic. Okay.
Fusion Strike System for 3.
Okay.
Power Tablet.
Is that the knockout?
Yes, I believe so.
This is so cringe.
And Technoblast for knockout.
Okay, cool. All right, excellent. 310 damage. 1 prize remaining. It's pretty dope. Cool, man. All right, so you have to find Switch at least. Or yeah, you have to find Switch. Okay. Draw. Fascinating. Okay, I'll attach my double turbo energy, evolve into Charizard V-Star, and Ultra Ball away these. And grab a Charizard V. And then Marnie. Okay. Zele only has one prize left. I'll see 5. You see 4. Okay. And then I will use my Trinity Nova attack to accelerate 3 energy onto my bench Charizard V-Star and do 180 damage.
Cool. Draw for turn.
I gotta hope that Zele does not have like
Switch.
Yep, that and boss.
Ultra Wall.
And it's all because I had to put this. I mean, I guess I had to put these guys down, right? But I had to, right? Mew was going too fast. I had to put these guys down. And it doesn't matter. The Moltres is no more liability than the Crobat. So. I do think that if you miss that KO, then, I have a chance to win. But, as we've seen, Mew just, doesn't really miss anything.
Fusion Strike System number 1 for 5.
Yeah. And there's a Gust. All right. GG's. Mew is going to take game 1 of our new sets. But I'm going to choose to go second again in game 2. Oh, yeah. That was a beating. Okay. Yep. That was fine. That was fine. No sweat. No sweat. We got it game 2. All right. We're going to take a dub. Definitely.
I mean, the thing with all the 3 games that we've played so far, it's been just really lucky on that one turn. Otherwise, you would have had all 3 of them.
I know, but Mew doesn't miss anymore, so there's no luck. It's I feel like Mew just doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
It's almost impossible for Mew to miss the pieces that it needs to take a knockout. Right. It's almost impossible. So. There, I mean, you could have gotten a turn 1 knockout on, or turn 2 knockout. You could have potentially gusted up one of my Zards and, taken a nicer turn 2 knockout. But I got lucky that you at least it sparkled instead and didn't gust early. So
I felt like I was going to miss it if I bossed it up. And, after doing all my actions for the turn, I realized I probably could have gotten it.
Yeah.
So, I think that route is definitely the route to go going forward.
Just go for the greedy play.
Yes.
Because you'll hit it. Yeah, there's almost no whiffing.
I could also see an Oricorio being put in this going forward. So. Just because Charizard VMAX wouldn't knock it out, RCSV Star wouldn't knock the Muse out.
Yeah, I think it fixes a lot of math, right? It does fix quite a bit of math. I do think that Mew is definitely the deck to beat. So, it doesn't phase me at all to run infinite laps against Mew because it's you just kind of learn the ins and outs of the matchup. You learn what you're up against, right? And it's going to give you the best chance of trying to beat it. So let's get in game 2 and see if Charizard can actually take a win. Like you said, every game so far has been close, right? Every game's definitely been close. All right, I'm going to choose to go second. Okay. And good luck.
Draw for turn. These are all really good cards I don't want to discard, which is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, isn't it?
Cramomatic.
You ever just open a dead hand versus Mew and then you have to sit around and wait for them to play down their turn 1 just to see if you top deck out of it? Yeah, sometimes it do be like that.
That was so incorrect.
To go for the ultra ball.
Yeah, because I want the switch. I was just hoping I would hit heads.
It would have been sick if you hit heads though.
Yeah. Pass.
That was sick, dude. That was sick for sure.
If either way, felt so bad to just like discard all my like. I didn't want to discard a power tablet or like a fusion energy or something.
Right. Understandable. Okay, so I'm going to quick ball away a fire energy. And I'm gonna get. This is the only way Mahone wins. We're gonna get Luminian, and we're gonna use Luminia Sign to go get Adventure. Going on an adventure. And we're gonna get Charizard. We're gonna get Charizard, and we're gonna get Arceus. Cool. And then I think what I'm gonna do is just attach to this Charizard, since it doesn't really seem like you're doing anything, and then I'm gonna pass to you.
Draw for turn. Oh, you would have been so mad if I top decked an energy and Technoblasted you for knockout.
I would have been quite upset, yes. At least the sparkle. Yo, let's go.
I wish you could attach them both to one Pokemon. That'd be so sick.
I mean, yeah, that'd be the big money play, huh?
The fact that that's like the one thing that Mew doesn't have going for it is like pretty good.
That's not, you're not even allowed to count that as a. Yeah, you have to like switch. Yo, if you still draw into an energy, you take a knockout.
Power Tablet.
Yep.
Fusion Shake System for 1.
You're insane. I'm so livid right now. Oh my gosh, dude.
Technoblast for knockout.
I'm so upset. Oh my gosh. I'm reeling right now. I'm absolutely reeling. Oh man, I kind of needed that energy.
Wait, no,
bro.
would I not have wanted to just? Well, I guess I had to switch out the Meloetta. I could have just attached to the active and did 280. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, that's fine. Oh god. Sure, man.
I feel that's like correct, right? I mean, like I didn't do anything wrong to like.
No,
okay.
you're chilling. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna get this fella, and I gotta use my V-Star power, and going into the deck. Here we go. Gotta go get Air Balloon and Research, and I need to find like Moltres. Okay.
Do you have Raihan in the deck?
Raihan to. Oh yeah, I play Raihan. Oh yeah. Let's get that. Duh. I could get Raihan but then I leave myself with like a real goofy looking hand, bro. That's fine. I think it's still probably better to take the guarantee, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
Yeah,
he
we'll
also
get
gets to
the Raihan.
just charge up the Charizard. Because the next turn, if I have to bring this up.
That's true. Yep. Cool. Yeah. So we do that. It's still correct. Yeah. It's correct to do this for sure. I forgot this deck played the Raihan, frankly, because I haven't used it yet.
Yep.
Yeah. So I forgot that was an option. I was thinking like energy switch, but no. Yeah. Raihan. So we're gonna get the Raihan. Wait, I get to pick 2 cards with my V-Star power. That's insane. All right, so I'm gonna get Raihan, and I'm gonna get. I'm playing real sloppy right now, but bear with me, chat.
That's how you learn.
This. That's how we learn, isn't it? Cool. So we'll get. I want to get like a draw supporter. That's fine. Or like a quick ball. I could at least go have like an option. Yeah. We'll get Raihan and a quick ball. That seems fine. Then we're going to play the Raihan. Raihan's going to accelerate the energy out of the discard pile. And we're going to go get Twin off the Raihan. Beautiful play. Excellent. And then we're going to use Trinity Nova and take the knockouts. Beautiful. And we're going to say that there's no way that Genesect finds its way out of this one.
Fog Crystal.
There's no chance, right? Not just one price.
For the Mew.
Yep. We are going to be starting League back up soon. I guess we can't call it League. We're going to be starting Pokemon Battle Night.
Battle City.
Yes, Pokemon Battle Night at Full Grip Games. We're going to be starting back. You can't call it League because that's like... League is what, you know...
Fusion Strike System for 1. Fusion Strike System for 2. Fusion Strike System for 2.
I hate this deck.
That's so. I'm 10 short. That's so sad.
Boo-hoo. All right, here's the world's tiniest violin. Yes, right
270.
here. Yes, there it is. 270. Oh, 270 damage. 10 damage short of the KO. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to attach to this Charizard on the bench, and then I'm going to play Leon. Yeah, I'm going to do it again. Trinity Nova. There we go. Boom. Get these guys built up. Take my 2 prizes.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Mew VMAX.
Cool. Haven't played a lot of cards yet.
Fusion Strike System for 2.
Sure. But we're huge chilling. 3 prizes left. I mean, to be fair, Zele's like...
I'm so close.
I know, he's so close to winning. He like hasn't done anything, bro. He's so close to winning.
See, I could boss up the... That's so... I don't know. Definitely want to attach that.
There's the double turbo. I think the double turbo is really good when you're just like, you know, a little bit...
Need a few turns.
Well, just like, yeah, on like a random turn where you just don't need to maximize damage output. And you don't want to at least a Sparkle.
Escape Rope.
Okay, so Escape Rope. We're going to send up the Charizard with the 3 energy.
Boss.
And Boss, okay.
Fusion Strike System number 2 for 3.
Yep.
Fog Crystal.
Yep. Yeah, the double turbo energy, just in case you're a turn behind. Yeah. Just in case you need a little something, something. I've got a very peculiar hand. Which doesn't actually have the win in it.
Max Miracle to shuffle him back in.
All right, so you're gonna Psychic Leap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it shuffle or
it's shuffle?
bottom? Okay.
Yeah, it's shuffle. Oh, dude, Zele can definitely win, bro. This is not cool, man. This is not cool. This is not cool at all, bro. Why is this deck so good? How many cards are in your hand?
4.
4. Okay. Draw. Oh, thank goodness for that top deck. Okay. Thank goodness. All right. Gonna Ultra Ball. And I'm going to discard Huh. A boss's orders and magma basin. Oh, you said Max Miracle. Yeah, you meant to say Cross Fusion Strike Psychic Leap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, chat, have mercy on him, okay?
According to the rules of the game, I'm still in the attack phase, so I would be able to use that anyway.
Cool. So we're gonna go get our Charizard. And how many power tablets have you used?
4.
Sick. All right. Okay.
So what I was thinking was, wait, I'm pretty sure I used all 4. I lied. 3.
3. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Because I was gonna say if you used all 4, you could just save the boss and brought up one of these and knocked
I have
it out.
3 boss in my hand.
Oh, then you're chilling.
I'm at this point just trying to prevent you from finding
The combo.
the combo.
The
to
wombo combo.
Yeah, because you could go double turbo boss. Right, exactly. So we're gonna claw slash this, and I'm gonna take my 2 prizes. We're gonna go to 1 prize remaining.
Mew. Quick ball.
All right, so here's Mew VMAX. Got another Genesect. What's absolutely insane is that with as crazy as a game as this has been, all Zele needs to find is a 2-card combo to win. Yep. A 2-card combo.
Rose Tower.
Yep.
Fog Crystal.
If Zele can just find a boss's orders and the double turbo energy, he still wins. And my little fish is going to get knocked out. So we're going to hope that Zele is not able to find the 2-card combo.
Rose Tower for 3.
Oh, yes, the prize counter's wrong. Zele's only got 2 cards left. Oh, good game.
Good game.
Nice. Okay. So, Mew VMAX.
Yay!
All right, we're going to try the Charizard deck again with Jesse, bro. Yeah, that is just, that didn't feel good. Yeah, we'll pack it up. All right, but I need to salvage a video, okay? This is... I need to salvage a video out of today's stream. I can't just do this stream and not get a good YouTube video. And the cool new Charizard deck getting punted by Mew 5 games in a row is like...
Not good.
Is that really... That's not great. So...
You could use a really nice clickbait title and be like, Charizard sucks.
No, because Charizard's cool. It's got a lot of cool things going on. It's just that it can't beat Mew, right? And it's cool. I mean, Charizard VMAX is cool. It's way better than it was, right? It's just that it's not exactly where it, where it needs to be really in order to take the win. Just Mew is just faster. Yo, thank you. Thank you, Surf and Beard, for the bits. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think that the deck is cool. It has potential, but, ultimately, Mew VMAX just doesn't really miss anything, right? It's just not really possible. You kind of have to play a single prize deck against it in order to really have a shot. So I have Ice Rider Arceus built, right? And I'm just trying to think, like, what would even be, like, a good matchup for a YouTube video to, like, showcase, right? I got Ice Rider Arceus. I've got Charizard V-Star, which I haven't attacked with the Charizard V-Star yet. I think that the Charizard VMAX is just better than the Charizard V-Star.
Yeah, because you're going to use the Arceus V-Star anyway.
Almost every time. Right. So we've got that. I've got Leafeon, but it's just Leafeon VMAX featuring 1 Leafeon V-Star, because that's all I got. I've got Single Strike, which probably is still just good. I've got Mad Party, which we already showed off. And Mad Party does fine against Mew, but doesn't really hold up against spread decks or Inteleon. And I've got Whimsicott V-Star, right? And the Whimsicott V-Star deck, okay. The Whimsicott V-Star deck's kind of poggers, bro. Is it good?
No, but it looks cool.
It's cool though. It's cool though. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. Let's do Whimsicott. I'm gonna play Whimsicott V-Star. You're gonna play. You're gonna play Charizard. Does that sound fine?
That's fine.
Okay, because that way,
We get 2 V-Stars.
you know what? They're both new V-Star.
And bad. And
bad. Yo, chill. Chill, bro. All right, we get to show off. That way, if Charizard destroys the Whimsicott deck,
you have a good video for Charizard.
great. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to be playing a lot of, post-rotation tabletop this week, so there's still much more to figure out. But Mew VMAX, my goodness, that deck is just broken. I was trying to build like a Beedrill deck that could beat Mew VMAX, but the problem is they just go basic energy. And then if you try to 2-hit KO Mew VMAX, then it heals itself. Yeah. So it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's not super duper easy. Now this Whimsicott deck is kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool. Whimsicott V-Star has got this attack that does like 160 damage, and it makes it so you can't attach special energy from your hand or like stadium cards.
Yeah, it's like a dark wheel or something.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. So I'm stoked about this, and Shadow Rider is the backup, right? So you have Whimsicott V-Star with Shadow Rider Calyrex, and you can. It's kind of like a neat deck because Shadow Rider V also makes it so you can't attach special energy, right? So you can go second and go turn 1 Shadow Rider V, no special energy, and then go turn 2 into Whimsicott, still no special energy. The problem, again, with the Whimsicott V-Star strategy is that all the decks that play special energy can just attach them from the deck. Yep. So who cares?
You do that against Mew, and they're like, okay, I'll release a Sparkle for 2 fusion energy, and you're like, well, that was a waste of a turn.
Yeah. So it's tough. Now this deck, in order to try and pressure resources, my Whimsicott deck is also playing Crushing Hammers. And I love some Crushing Hammers, so it should be fun. Anyways, let's get into this next match and see how it goes. All right, let me reset the prize counter real quick. And then let's do a prediction so you guys can put some tricky points on the line, see who's going to win. Is it going to be... Who will win? Is it going to be Charizard? Or is it going to be Whimsicott? This is going disastrously. Okay, and then you got 2 minutes. Start. Excellent. Charizard. I knew I misspelled one of them. Yep, cool.
It's fine.
It's fine. You all know what a Charizard is, right? Yeah, you'll figure it out. All right, let's get this one going. Let me put up a relevant card real quick onto the overlay. We have got Whimsicott V-Star. Yo, tell me. Did I not put up the Whimsicott V-Star? Oh. I might not have downloaded the Whimsicott V-Star proxy, but it's fine. You guys can look it up. All right. I just, the production can only go so far. Yeah, I don't think I actually have Whimsicott V-Star downloaded. Dang it. That's cool. We'll show off Shadow Rider. Oh, well. Oh, well, oh, well. Cool. I will call Tails.
Sweet.
Would you like to go first or second?
I feel like I'll go second.
Sounds good.
Because in that way I can attach some double turbo before you can do any of your shenanigans.
This is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a mulligan.
Cool.
Actually excited about this matchup. I think that, my deck might be able to hold its own. You can definitely one-hit KO all my dudes, which is going to be very good for you. So we might get to see some cool one-hit KO action with Charizard VMAX or Charizard V-Star. And then, on my side, maybe we get to see that energy disruption power of Whimsicott come into play. 4, 5, 6, 7. We have another mulligan. Something that I do really like about the Charizard V-Star decks is that or not the Charizard V-Star decks, about like a lot of these decks. I mean, this deck is using it, this deck is using it, but the ability to go get Luminion on the first turn of the game and Adventurer's Discovery, I think is really cool.
Yep.
So, I think Shadow Rider decks certainly will like that option because you just want to get as many Shadow Rider V out early as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7. How am I? No way, dude. Come on. That's fine. All right, good luck. Oh, am I going first?
You are.
All right, cool. I'm going to draw. Oh, man. I just have to attach and pass to you. Not a
Draw for turn.
great start for us.
Arceus. Double turbo.
Yep.
Choice belt.
Nice. Really kicking things off over there.
Charizard. Arceus. Quick ball.
Now, that is a great start. Really got the whole gang here. Arceus V with its double turbo energy, ready to use Trinity Charge. I think there are 2, maybe 1 switch, 1 escape rope, and 2 balloons in there. So you should have plenty of switch outs to chase to try and get that Charizard V out of the active. And I was looking at the list and wondering maybe why is it this Charizard V and not the other Charizard V. I was thinking, considering both of them. But this one's got a nice retreater too.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes it Air Balloon, compatible. And Air Balloon is just such a nice pivot card in standard format, especially with the Magma Basin, which only accelerates to your bench Pokemon. So I do think that the 2 retreat Charizard probably has the edge, since you're not going to be attacking with Charizard terribly often anyways.
Dark Asset for 4.
Sure.
Feels bad missing the switch.
It does.
And I don't want to discard what I have in my hand. So I think I'm fine with just passing for right now.
Right. I mean, it's not like you're up against the most insane
Yes, yep, yeah.
start. Yeah, quite the opposite. But, let's go. Crushing Hammer. Okay. That double turbo energy is gone, baby. See ya. And I've got Air Balloon, and then I am going to Quick Ball away my boss's orders, and we're going to get this deck up and running. There is my Luminion. Now, we went first, so I couldn't actually play a supporter card, and I opened my Crobat. Pretty much as bad as it gets. But we're going to use Luminion V's Luminous Sign ability to go search out the research. Setting Zele's energy count on board to 0 feels really good. And what I like about this deck, so we put that down. I'm going to put the Air Balloon on it and then put the Training Court outs and research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Cool. So we've got Shadow Rider, right? And I've got Fog Crystal. And we're going to use Fog Crystal to search out I think another Shadow Rider, right? And what's really funny about this is that now you can't rely on those special energy to get your board going, right?
Correct.
I already, I hit the Crushing Hammer, which is what I needed to do. And now I'm going to go in with Shadow Mist. And I'm going to make it so that you can't attach special energy more, which is kind of funny. That's the idea of this deck, right? Going to attach to our Shadow Rider, retreat. And, okay, Shadow Mist for 10. And here we go. No special energy can be attached from Zele's hand. So With no energy on board right now, I'm going to have some time to build up my board position, which is what Shadow Rider really wants. You really want those... Yo, and you can't play stadium cards. So that means that the training court is locked here too.
Well, I'm definitely not getting that.
Yeah. The training court is locked, so you can't accelerate. It basically is making it so that you cannot accelerate energy at all.
Correct.
Which is
not good.
Not good at all for the Charizard deck, because the Charizard deck desperately wants to use Arceus to accelerate energy into play, but Arceus is super dependent on that double turbo energy, so removing that is giving the Shadow Rider deck an opportunity to kind of skip ahead. What's funny is I actually think that the Shadow Rider deck may want to go second, so that it can
just turn one Shadow Mist.
Turn one Shadow Mist, right? I mean, if it goes first,
training court.
Yeah, if it goes first, it does give the Arceus an option to get that turn one acceleration, which is pretty sketchy.
Research.
Yep. And what's also pretty funny is that this deck does auto win against Mad Party as well. You know, if you can just remove an energy from their board, if they happen to get one twin down or whatever, all you have to do is Crushing Hammer it and then Shadow Mist, and they can't attach any of their energy. So you could just Shadow Mist the entire game until you've taken all your prizes.
I will pass to you.
Okay. I'm going to evolve my bench Shadow Rider Calrex and then Marnius, and hope to get some stuff going. We've got 5, you get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got my Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX. I can use Underworld Door to start accelerating energy into play. It's pretty good. Let's bench this Shadow Rider and then use Underworld Door to this one and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. Ultra Ball's another big boost for Shadow Rider decks. Definitely good. Can Quick Ball away this Marnie. And then we're going to go get a Whimsicott V. I feel like I got to get this dude in play. It's like the whole idea of the deck, right? Whimsicott V. Get that dude down. And then attach a Psychic Energy to Whimsicott V. And slow and steady, right? So we've got you locked out of special energy in stadiums, so we'll just Shadow Mist again for 10 more damage.
Attach for turn, and Starburst V-Star.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you could go get like an air balloon or something, right? You can't attach tools, no, or you can attach tools. It's just no stadiums, no special energy. Cool. That's that Arceus V-Star's Star Birth ability. Is a new V-Star ability. You can only use 1 per game. As we see Zele flipping the V-Star marker, indicating that this is the only one he'll be able to use. Promoting that Arceus V, and is going to be looking to accelerate some energy into play finally with the Trinity Charge.
Yep, Trinity Charge.
Good deal. But I have already bought myself a couple turns, which is exactly what I was trying to do with the Shadow Mist and the Crushing Hammer earlier. So we're going to draw. And I have got, let's see. So I want to, where are you putting those 3 fire energy? Looks like they are going to go onto another Arceus. Okay. That's fine. So I'm good with that. I'm going to use Underworld Door to accelerate 2 onto this Whimsicott V. Draw 2 cards. And then I'm going to use Ultra Ball to Ultra Ball away Shadow Rider and a Psychic Energy. And I'm going to get another Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX. And I'm going to research. Nice Professor Oak's research. And discard my hand, draw 7 cards. And I guess my goal here is going to be to knock out the, knocking out the Arceus is obviously pretty good. Would be pretty ideal. Let's see, 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I've used 1 Underworld Door ability, so we've still got more of those to use. And I have a Whimsicott V-Star, so we're going to evolve into our Whimsicott V-Star. Whimsicott V-Star has an attack that does 160 damage and prevents special energy. Is it special energy in stadiums or special energy in tool cards? Hopefully chat can let me know. And then I'm going to use Crushing Hammer. I'm going to remove an energy from here. It's special energy in tool cards. Excellent. Very cool. And then I'm going to use, let's see, so we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Yes. Okay, cool. So we're going to use Underworld Door a second time and draw 2 cards. It's our second Underworld Door. I'm going to use Training Court to bring an energy back from my discard pile, and I'm going to attach it for turn. So I've used 2 Underworld Doors and 1 attachment for turn. I actually have more that I could do. Cool. I'm going to Ultra Ball away. Shadow Rider kind of nasty. Get another Shadow Rider. And then I'm going to use Underworld Door 1 more time onto my Whimsicott. Okay. And then I've got an Air Balloon, which we're going to use to retreat into this Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX. And I'm ready to party. Max Geist for a knockout. And we're going to take our 2 prize cards. Going to just 4 prizes remaining.
Draw for turn. Training Court.
Yep.
Attach. Play-Doh Moltres. Boss up the Crobat.
Sure. That is a nice way to take 2 prizes at least.
And attack with the first attack to accelerate 3 energy.
Yep. So we've got a Trinity Nova. I always forget the name of that.
Yeah,
attack.
me too. Yeah.
It's Trinity Nova. It's really tough because we're looking at the Japanese cards here. Trinity Nova for the knockouts. And where are you going to be accelerating those 3 fire energy? Cool. On to Big Boy Charizard VMAX. That definitely makes sense. Cool. So I'm going to promote my Shadow Rider with the Air Balloon on it to draw for turn. And I've got 3 Shadow Rider Calrex in play. And I am currently doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 220 damage. So if I accelerate 4 more energy into play, that is, I'm doing 220 damage. If I accelerate 4 more, it's 120 more damage. It's quite a bit. So I'm going to Underworld Door numero 1. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to use Fog Crystal. Take a look at the resources in my deck. Okay, I do not have any boss disorders. That's cool, though. I think we're just going to go for the knockout strategy. I think I have prize, so I'm going to grab that. And then I'm going to Underworld Door number 2. Okay, and this is actually a big Crushing Hammer, if I can hit it. Tails. That's fine. And now the Whimsicott V-Star is really sick because it could just It's like checkmate.
Yep.
Yeah, which is insane. And then Underworld Door number 3. And then I'm going to attach for turn. So we have got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 300, 330, 340 damage coming in with Shadow Rider, Calrex VMAX, Whimsicott, V-Star on the bench. And we're going to max Geist for 2 more prizes. And now we are just 2 prizes away from the win.
Training court.
Yep. And what's really cool about this is that, the Whimsicott V-Star just sets up checkmate with that V-Star attack. Super, super neat. If the Crobat can't be removed, it's like if you knock out the Whimsicott, then you leave the Shadow Riders.
Yeah, I can see the unfortunate thing is I can knock out the active, but then I just lose to the Whimsicott.
Just lose to the Whimsicott V-Star. Not something that, maybe you thought you'd be hearing on stream.
In 2022.
In 2022. Yeah, that Whimsicott V-Star.
Because I don't have a way to boss it up either.
Yeah.
I think I'll just go for the content. Attach
Let's
return.
go.
Magma Basin.
Charizard VMAX coming in hot. Get it? Because it's
Leon.
fire type Pokemon. Leon! Yes! And the Leon.
And G-Max Wildfire for knockout.
Let's go. And 3 prizes taken with a huge Shadow Rider knockout thanks to that Leon supporter giving the G-Max Wildfire an extra boost in damage output. But I have got a trick up my sleeve with Whimsicott V-Star's V-Star attack. I will snipe the Crobat and do 180 damage. 4 games. That is game 1. Whimsicott V-Star taking the win.
Those crushing hammers were really huge.
They were. I know. Whimsicott V-Star. Now, this is how I had imagined the Whimsicott V-Star deck working in my head, But it's it's against a deck that can't accelerate the special energy from the deck.
Yep. Yeah.
So the special energy denial is actually really good against that deck.
And relevant.
And super relevant, as we saw in that game. So I think that these decks are actually pretty evenly matched, I would say.
Oh, I could see it for sure.
Yeah. And I think that we're going to get a good set out of this one. That was definitely a good game 1. You got to kind of see, even though I had a super lackluster start, we were able to hit that crushing hammer, which was huge.
Yep.
That first crushing hammer to remove the double turbo energy. And then once we were able to special energy lock, it gave us those couple turns we needed to build Shadow Rider into like the snowball deck that we all know it has the potential to be, right? All right. Now, if there's a mod in the chat, yo, Shubhan, you mind paying out? Can you pay out the believers? I really appreciate you. Thank you. If you can. Yes. Yeah, thank you. And then let's get into game 2. Oh, not the believers. Settle for it's red. Oh, I did put me under red. Okay. So anyways, the believers, Team Andrew. Okay. Yeah, pay out Team Andrew. Very good. Okay, let's I'm used to the red team being the haters, but not today.
I will choose to go second, I think.
Let's do it. Let me edit this. Okay, gonna choose to go second?
Yep.
Sounds good. I think so. Against this deck, that way I can't stop you from getting like a turn 1 energy excel.
Yep.
And that was like the whole That was like the whole issue, right? Is that you weren't able to get those energies accelerated, and then once you weren't able to get those early energy accelerated, I was able to kind of lock you out of the game until I was able to snowball into some crazy one-hit KOs. So I do like the going second, especially since you have that really powerful, turn one attack option with RCSB. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Excellent. Got a beautiful opening hand myself with a Shadow Rider and a Whimsicott. Okay, good luck. And also have fun. I'm going first. Excellent. Good luck. I'll be going first. Draw. And I have got, let's see here. We've got some cool stuff going on. I see Zele has opened the RCSV, so gotta hope that maybe doesn't have that double turbo energy in hand. I would like to quick ball, and I think I'm going to quick ball away. We can quick ball away a psychic energy. And because we play training court, and I think that Crobats, just to get us a little bit more draw here, will be very good for us. That's fine. And I'm going to play down most of this hand. And then Dark Asset for a bunch. And we've got a Psychic Energy I can attach to the active Shadow Rider. We've got an Air Balloon I can attach to the active Shadow Rider. We've got another Whimsicott V. And we've got a Dark Asset for 5 to get things going. Cool. So we draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a great draw for us. We've got a Shadow Rider V, and we've got Fog Crystal. And I can get another Shadow Rider V. So that we've got 3 Shadow Riders, 2 Whimsicotts down turn 1. It's pretty ideal. And then we wait and see what you've got in store for us on your first turn. So that's going to be, go ahead.
Sweet. Draw for turn. Play on Charizard.
Yep.
Ultra Ball. Cards in hand, 4.
I've got 4. Yep. Dark Asset, digging for that double turbo energy, I have to imagine.
Yes. Adventurer's Discovery.
Yep. I really like that. Adventurer's Discovery. It really, help set up the deck. It's a great way to kick things off, especially with Luminion. Being able to search it out, you don't have to play a ton of Adventurer's Discovery. You could just play 1, which is really good. Obviously, this turn is all going to hinge on whether or not you can find that double turbo energy.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to play down the Crobat, because
Yeah.
then that's just a liability for the Whimsicott.
It is. It is for sure. Now, at the last game, I was thinking to myself, like, where are my boss's orders? But I realized I had discarded 2, and this deck is only playing 2 because it's got Whimsicott to finish things off.
Dark Asset for 4.
Okay. Nice. The double turbo energy rip off of the Dark Asset will allow you to accelerate some energy with the Trinity Charge.
Trinity Charge.
Excellent. And where are those energy going to be going?
I'm going to put 2 on the active and 1 on the bench.
2 on the active.
Because I
Yes.
don't want to be stuck in that position again last game where you crushing
Hit it,
hammer
crushing
the double.
hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then
Because
you're
at least
stuck.
because at least now you have to hit 2 of them to really put me in a
It's
bind.
true. It's true. All right, I like it. I respect it. Okay, let's draw. I've got. We'll see how this goes. That's fine. Got Ultra Ball, away Fog Crystal, and a Psychic Energy, and get ourselves a Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX. And we are hoping that off of this Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX Underworld Door, that I can find more Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX. That's usually the hope, right? Is that you're using Underworld Door and you're like, I need to find another Shadow Rider so I could just change Shadow Riders, get a bunch of energy into play. Cool. So I'm going to evolve the active and then use Underworld Door to accelerate onto my bench Shadow Rider Calrex V. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Yikes. Okay. There's a situation where Ultra Ball is really tough, right? That's like would have been better as an Evolution Incense, but Ultra Ball is so good in some other ways. We just don't happen to have quite the cards that we need in order to keep things strung along this game. So I think you're doing a perfect 210 damage. So I think I'm gonna go for Crushing Hammer. Heads. So we're going to remove the double turbo energy. And then I'm going to see, I've used Underworld Door once. This is so tough. Okay. That's fine. And I'm just going to pass to you.
Boss.
Oh no.
Trinity Nova for knockout.
Yep, so this is gonna be really tough because at this point you have kind of gotten the jump that you needed in order to get going. You're gonna take 2 prizes off of that, and you have so much energy in play, which is really tough. Okay, that is all going on to that Charizard. Okay, cool. So I'm going to Underworld Door onto Whimsicott V and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Cool. We've got a Crushing Hammer that we're going to play. And it's a Tails. It's fine. And then I'm going to put a Air Balloon and we're going to Marnie. Only got 1 card, so I don't need to shuffle it. And we're going to see 5 cards off the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Not great. I think I'm going to just use Crushing Hammer again. Heads. We're going to remove the... Remove the Fire Energy. Yeah, from the Charizard. And... This is not good. I'm going to attach to the Whimsicott, and I'm going to pass with my Shadow Rider the active.
Draw for turn. Luminion.
Yep.
I'll boss up the Whimsicott.
Yep. Oh,
And then
no.
Trinity Nova.
There we go. Luminious sign. Excellent. Getting you exactly what you need. And the Whimsicott going down. So sad.
Which is cool because I haven't used my V-Star ability yet, so I can use the Charizard and
I know, right?
VMAX.
We might actually see a Charizard V-Star ability this game, which would be super cool. All right, so Zele has just 2 prizes remaining. To draw. And we are definitely in a tough spot. How many cards are in your hand? Like a ton.
6.
6. Okay. So let's quick ball away this professor's research and go get ourselves. Oh, we have no more basics in the deck, just Cresselia. Okay. And then I'm going to use Underworld Door to draw 2 cards. Going to bench Cresselia, and then I'm going to use my own Luminia Sign, to go search out, hopefully, a Marnie. Yes, I'm going to use Marnie. And I'll shuffle my hands, put it on the bottom of my deck. And see 5 cards, you get 4. Just try to disrupt your hand a little bit. We go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's no use putting that down. I think I'm just going to attach to my Shadow Rider Calrex. And we could retreat, and I'm doing 100 damage with Shadow Rider, which is way too little damage here at this point in the game, but it's all I've got.
Draw for turn. Magma Basin. Retreat.
Yo, tell me we're going to get to see it. There he is.
And then Charizard V-Star.
Wow, Charizard V-Star, Star Blaze, 320 damage for the 1-hit KO on the Shadow Rider, and that is, yeah, that was a swift 6-0. But you know what? That's just game 2. So we're gonna get to go into game 3 and see which deck comes out victorious.
I feel like it all comes down to Crushing Hammers, where it's like, even if I go first and attach the double turbo, if you get the Crushing Hammer, then it's really bad for me because you can Stormy Mist.
Right.
But then if the double turbo stays, I can just evolve into Arceus V-Star and then boss up something. And
the Crushing Hammers are definitely big. I do think I'm going to choose to go second.
I think that seems fine.
Because then if I choose to go second, I can get a turn 1. Potentially, if you're not able to attach a double turbo energy turn 1 to an Arceus, which is also possible since you're not playing a supporter card, right? Then I can lock you out of attaching the double turbo energy while I set up, which is like, I think that's going to be my best strategy to try and take the win. And I do have the option to potentially hit you with the Crushing Hammer as well, which could be very good for me. So we're going to choose to go second. I also do have Cresselia in the deck. So, you know, it's also an option if we wanted to go that route to try and get some extra energy into the game, into play early on. But I think that we saw the absolute other side of the coin in this match.
Yep.
Yeah, with you ensuring that you were able to get some energy accelerated into play with the Arceus V-Star. Getting to see that Charizard V-Star come out and take the 1-hit KO at the end was super dope.
So sick.
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, just 320 damage. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Charizard GX.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Right. With its, like, Flare Blitz GX or something like that, I feel like.
GX. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
yep.
Flare Blitz GX, right? Which did 300 damage, was played in the Mewtwo and Mew decks, which which allowed you to take those big 1-hit KOs.
Which is crazy because that one Pokemon was 6 energy. And then this
you're talking about Double Blaze GX.
Oh.
Double Blaze GX did.
You're right.
Yeah, it did 300 for 6. But no, Charizard GX was like a stage 2
yeah,
GX.
Stage 2, yep.
Yeah, Yolden GX Pokemon did 300 for 4, which is super sick. So it's kind of like a very similar feeling attack. 300 for 4 back then. This is 320 for 4 on a 2 prize Pokemon. Okay, it's obviously much stronger. much stronger. Okay, let's get into game 3 and see how things wrap up. Nice. Gotta love a series that goes to game 3. That's great. We're getting the most out of our match. We got to see both strategies be successful, so that's really cool. That's really all I want, in a gameplay video. Is, that we just get to see multiple strategies be successful. That's good. All right, going into game 3, I am choosing to go second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a mulligan. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And good luck.
Good luck, have fun. Draw for turn.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Draw. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see what I can do here. So we've got Fog Crystal. I'm just going to take a look at the deck and see what we've got going on. Fog Crystal will probably net me a Shadow Rider. And then I do have Crobat in there. And I just top deck the Ultra Ball, so that's really good. Gonna Ultra Ball away. I think. Let's see, we definitely are putting Air Balloon down here. Definitely attaching this energy here. And Ultra Ball away a Shadow Rider, Calyrex, and a Whimsicott. Which is, it feels really bad to get rid of Shadow Rider, Calyrex, but I think it's fine. 3 is sufficient. If we can get like a good lockup, then what else do you really need? Not too much. So we're going to use Crobats and see if I can't find a Crushing Hammer or something to really just, get this game kind of locked up while we attempt to set up our Shadow Riders.
Oh, that's fair.
And a Dark Asset.
Do you care if I bring this guy up? Someone in chat made a point where you're going to attack with Shadow Mist anyway, so it will put a damage counter on Moltres.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. I was going to say, just for the YouTube clip, might be confusing for YouTube viewers, which is why I would say don't do that.
That's fair.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be confusing for YouTube at this point because it's like, why would the active change halfway through my turn?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. But like, it's just for YouTube was why I wouldn't. Yeah. Because I'm like really trying to get a YouTube out of this series. I have to. All right, we're gonna Dark Asset for 5 and draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I have not played a supporter yet. That's fine. Let's do Quick Ball. Huh. Is stopping Special Energy really that good? Let's Quick Ball away the Psychic Energy and see is my fish in the deck. My fish is not. So we are going to get a Whimsicott, I believe. And then that's fine. Retreat into Shadow Rider V, and we're going to use Shadow Mist for 10 damage.
Draw for turn.
And you cannot play Stadiums or Special Energy.
Attach. Cards in hand?
I have 4.
4. Research.
You're not going to want to retreat that.
Why?
because the basin only accelerates to the bed. Oh, but you can't play
Yeah, I
it.
can't play basin.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I was like, yeah, bro, you could totally get it. No, you're locked out of stadium, so I forgot about that. Cool. Quick ball for the Arceus. Now, the Moltres can actually do some damage. And what I really like is with Choice Belt, I mean, you're still poking for a decent amount with Moltres' attack, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, the Moltres Inferno Wings.
And I'll do 50 damage with the Choice Belt.
Solid 50, even without the damage counter on it. It's a nice little poke. Now I will evolve into Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX and use Underworld Door to put an energy onto Whimsicott V and draw 2 cards. Okay. Evolve into Whimsicott V-Star and attach to Whimsicott V-Star and then use Professor's Research to discard my hand and draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And we've got Crushing Hammer. I'm going to remove this. And I am, let's see. So, yeah, we've got 2 more energy in play. That's right. That's right. Cool. And I'm just going to Shadow Mist for 10. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just realizing. Yeah, Shadow Mist for fine. Wait, how much damage are you going to be doing now?
120.
That's fine. Here I have Shadow Mist for 10. I have, yep. It's fine. This is the route we have chosen. Yep. Unfortunately, that Moltres is going to be hitting like a truck this next turn with the Inferno Wings attack. Does, 90 plus the 30 with the Choice Belts. And that damage really adds up quick. All right, what are you trying to set up over here, Zele?
I'm thinking about if I should boss up the Whimsicott and just start putting a dent in that.
A dent in my gigantic, fluffy Whimsicott V-Star. Yeah, it's valid.
Because it just feels bad because I know you're going to pivot from this into that, and I still won't be able to play any energy.
Nope. That's the idea. To keep you out of special energy, right?
So I think that's fine. I'll V-Star.
Okay, so you're going to use Arceus's V-Star Star Birth. Go search out exactly what you want from your deck. Leave Whimsicott alone. Yeah, but I mean, it is a nice 2-hit KO on Whimsicott.
Yep.
You know, with your Moltres.
It'd actually be 3-hit.
Would it be a 3-hit?
Yeah.
Now you do one. Oh, is it
120?
120? Oh, 3-hit. Yeah, but you are softening it up for a potential KO with something else. So
Boss up the Whimsicott.
okay. Did you see that nice little trick?
I did not see it.
Shadow. It did a
I'll have to watch
perfect spin.
the VOD.
Yeah, it was insane. It
Oh.
was insane.
120.
All right, cool. So Moltres swinging in with the 120 damage to my Whimsicott. I will draw. I've got a Shadow Rider Calrex V to put onto my bench. And, yeah, it's definitely correct to just take this knockout. But then, like, what are you really doing? You can accelerate. You'll be able to put your stadium down if you want, but you won't be able to attach special energy. So I think that I've pretty much... Yeah, we're going to attach this here. Is that really what we're doing? No, first... Yeah, that's probably what we're doing. Yeah, we're going to attach this here. And then I'm going to put Air Balloon on the Whimsicott, and I'm going to Marnie. And I'll get 5, and you get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, did not find any energy there. I'll evolve this into that. I'm going to go Crushing Hammer. I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to use Whimsicott V-Star's attack to do 160 damage. and make it so you can't play any special energy. And at this point, we have got the Whimsicott lock going, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Yes. We've got the Whimsy lock.
Which is unfortunate because I had the Raihan
Oh.
play for this turn.
Oh, with the if you get to keep the basic energy,
Yep.
you were gonna be able to Raihan. Yeah, but no, we did you search that out with the V-Star the previous turn?
I did.
Yeah. Dude, those hammers are gnarly, man. That's so crazy. I think I'm kind of stuck here though, because I don't have a draw card in my hand. I think I prized my fish, so I don't have that right now. And I don't have any energy in my hand currently, and I haven't been able to find my my stadiums. So I need to just find some more energy at all costs. We do have a bunch in the discard pile, unfortunately. So if I could find one of my training courts, that would be very good. You can play stadiums now.
Yes.
So that's like the nice thing. You can magma basin and like start to recoup some energy that way. And Whimsicott doesn't exactly do a lot of damage. So it's not it's tough. Like, are you
Yeah, because it's like all you have to do is just attach another energy, and then you could Whimsicott V-Star, knock out one of my dudes,
isn't that crazy?
Magma Basin,
Yeah, I think that's correct. Diversify the energy a little bit. Yeah.
and then pass to you.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to draw. Sick top deck. We've got training courts. Just what I needed to see. I'm going to quick ball away Cresselia and thin the deck by getting a Whimsicott V out of there. And then we're going to start going in with Underworld Door to see if we can't get some stuff going. Cool. So we'll training court and energy back. And Underworld Door number 1. 1, 2. Cool. And then we're going to Ultra Ball away Whimsicott and Ultra Ball to go get Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX. And gonna evolve this fella and use Underworld Door number 2 onto our Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. And so if I stop special energy, that's fine. We're gonna boss up this guy. And I'm going to hit for 160 and make it so you can't play tools or special energy.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Attach. Research.
Yep. Looks like you're just attempting to use Charizard V, right? Or not Charizard V. Attempting to use Arceus V.
Training court.
Yep.
I mean, he's going down anyway, so it's like I figure I might as well get some use out of him while he's here. Because if I retreat into anything on the bench, it's not really doing anything.
Oh, for sure.
Trinity charge.
Yep. And without being able to play tools, you like weren't going to be able to put an air balloon on it to retreat it. You would have had to maybe hit like a switch in a stadium in a V-Star, and like maybe you could have taken the response knockout, but that would have been a lot to hit off of the research. Cool. So no damage dealt. Whimsicott V-Star lives another turn. We've got training courts again, bringing energy back. And I'm going to use Underworld Door to accelerate an energy. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Cool. Going to use Underworld Door again to accelerate another energy and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Crushing Hammer. And we're going to remove, one from there. And then going to attach an air balloon to the Crobat and research away my hand. See 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Underworld Door number 3. Draw 2. And attach for turn. Right? So, 4 energy attached. It feels like cheating.
Yeah.
It's quick ball. And just take a look at the remaining cards in the deck. Okay, not a lot. That's cool. And then we will, let's see, Fog Crystal, just burn it, right? Yep. Cool. And then I'm going to use Whimsicott to do 160 damage, take the knockouts, and no more special energy again from you. And we'll go to just 3 prizes left.
Attach for turn. Raihan.
Yep. Ooh, there's the Raihan play. Nice charging energy onto the. I thought I had you there with. I was like, all right, I got the Crushing Hammer. There's no energy. Nice, the Raihan really making the difference there. The crazy thing about Whimsicott, though, just 2 prizes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, my goodness.
Retreat.
Yep.
Trinity Nova for knockout.
Cool. Yep, so this guy goes. Promotes Shadow Rider and draw. I'm doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Oh, ooh. Yeah. Okay. Let's do I have a Marnie in there? Let me Fog Crystal check the old situation. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got a Marnie. But did I let's see. So we're going to did I burn too many cards to keep myself from being able to Marnie? Because I think I burned like all those Fog Crystals for like no reason, right? But it's cool. It's cool. All right, so we're gonna go Underworld Door number 1. Okay, for 2. Draw 2 cards, and then I'm going to attach for turn. I'm going to Training Court, bring an energy back, and then let's see. I could Underworld Door number 2, and then I can Marnie. Yeah, and it would be all those cards. Yeah, so I did burn 1 too many cards. Fine. So we're doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 20. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Oh, it's still knockout. Okay. So then we'll, just take the knockout with Max Geist. Take our 2 cards. And then we should be good to go. I always forget about the extra 10 damage from Shadow Rider. Really fixing that math.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Magma Basin.
Sure.
Attach.
Yep.
What does the first attack do on the Charizard?
Discards Tool.
Tool. Cool. Well, that doesn't matter anyway, because I know you have the Psychic in hand. Because I could, like, boss up the Crobat and discard the tool.
Right.
I mean, I think that's just game.
I think so.
I don't have anything to, like...
I've got boss.
Yeah.
I've got energy.
I mean, even if I Marnied you, you would just knock out either thing.
Exactly.
Cool. I will formally concede.
All right, excellent. We've got checkmate with Shadow Rider. Whimsicots. Yo, okay. Shadow Rider Whimsicott. The Whimsicott lock is kind of gnarly against decks that rely on double turbo energy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
My thing with it, I just don't see how reliable it will be in like an open meta with like Gengar, because that seems like that just takes a major L to Gengar.
yeah, we're gonna have a tough time against some amount of decks, but I think that
Against the Charizard.
against Charizard, we certainly did what we needed to do, and then I think that I think against some decks, the Whimsicott strategy can certainly work. I think that we got to see what Whimsicott can potentially
Oh,
do
for sure.
in this series that we played here, right? With Crushing Hammer and the ability stopping special energy. You're also going to have a 100-0 matchup against Mad Party, which
Oh,
is
yeah, for
nice.
sure.
So like you're gonna beat the Mad Party decks. I mean, even imagine against a deck like Jolteon, right?
Hmm.
Imagine against a deck like Jolteon, you hit a Crushing Hammer on the basic energy, you make it so that they can't attach special energy, and then they're like,
Yeah, you're just chilling.
ah, aha, yes, right? Or if you play like Tool Jammer in here against Jolteon, then you Crushing Hammer, basic energy, and then you go Tool Jammer Whimsicott, and they're like having a kind of a tough time, right? So I think that's the Whimsicott strategy definitely has some potential. It does. It's weak to metal, which is nice. It's not weak to dark. So you do have that alternate weakness going for you as well, which you can go a different route. You can lean more heavily into Whimsicott against decks that are hitting for darkness weakness.
Oh, for sure.
Which is super nice. All right, that's going to be it for the stream. Huge thanks to Zele for joining us for some tabletop action today. Thank you guys all so much for being here and for watching. We've got some exciting tabletop action ahead this week. We've got Jesse Parker coming into the shop for some more Brilliant Stars standard tabletop testing on Wednesday. We've got Brilliant Stars pre-release happening Friday night at midnight. We've got Brilliant Stars booster box opening happening Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, yeah, and the Elite Trainer box opening, right? Voila! Yeah, so we've got all of this happening Friday at 9 a.m., so you're definitely not going to want to miss that. These are gifts from the Pokemon Company, so major thanks to the Pokemon Company for hooking us up with some Brilliant Stars stuff. I'm going to see about maybe getting somebody in for some Brilliant Stars Gym Leader Challenge as well. We'll see. Let me see how you're feeling Friday morning, Zele. No, I got this to do Friday
Yeah, you got
morning.
this Friday morning.
Maybe
There's
I'll
always
see
Brady.
Brady or young intern Will. Yeah, I haven't gotten Will on in quite some time. Will is no longer going to school, so yeah, we'll see. Maybe young intern Will. He's been into Gym Leader Challenge lately. He's been hitting up.
It is very fun.
Yeah, he's been hitting up the phone. He's been texting me about his lightning deck. So it's yeah, I think that that could be fun as well. I'll hit up Will and see what he's doing. Come on, there's no way he's doing anything, right?
Yeah, he's here.
He's here. I guess he does work. Yeah. The shipping department's kind of time sensitive, isn't it?
Yeah, not like the bulk department.
Not like the bulk department. Yeah, Zele
yeah.
can go down and work whatever hours he wants. Yeah, shipping department kind of has to start by like a certain time. So anyways, lots of Brilliant Stars content this week. Make sure to stay tuned if you haven't already dropped a follow. Stay up to date on when we go live. It's every day at like 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So y'all take it easy and have a most busted evening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the subs, the generous bits as well. We've got 2 new cameras on the way. So those tabletop games should get even more flashy than they are right now, which I am very stoked about. Is there anybody you guys want to raid? See any raiders in the chats? There's only 62 people viewing the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online channel. Yo, does that just like make you sad?
Yeah. Because I watch the video game streams where there's like 2,000 people at a time.
Bro.
And it's, yeah.
This is why I like... Is there any hope for the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, bro? The Pokemon Trading Card Game Online is got 62 concurrent viewers right now.
Yeah, it's not looking good, I don't think.
Yo, anyways, let's head over. We're not the biggest community, but we're a proud one. Okay, we do it for the love. Let's read Sack Sack. All right, later, guys.